Hello, hello. Happy New Year. I still can't believe it. Happy New Year. So while we wait for any more people to see that I'm live, the first song we're going to listen to, I was debating about this, but we're going to listen to many songs today for the first few songs of 2022. We're first going to listen to Monster X, I Got Love. So I'll be right back after this song plays. 환하게 웃어줄 때 또 너가 안아줄 때 I love it, baby tell me that you be mine. Yeah, I got love 한없이 바라볼 때 서로를 마주볼 때 I love it, just tell me that you be my baby. Hello 좋은 아침이야 일로 바쁜 하루 잘 마치고 내일 또 반복되는 인사로 서로를 무시하는 위로를 남겨 You make me wake up 내 안에 새겨 달콤한 사랑을 느껴 I want you to stay every day 날 보는 상상을 한 매일 I love think about you like this 어느새 넌 내게 가득 찼네 사소한 순간조차 너네 널 모든 것에 대입해 I call you white babe 난 너로 인해 행복한데 당연하지만 넌 어때 후회 없이 사랑하자 baby I just wanna love you tired I got love 환하게 웃어줄 때 또 너가 안아줄 때 I love it, baby tell me that you be mine Yeah I got love 한없이 바라볼 때 서로를 마주볼 때 I love it, just tell me that you be my baby Falling 너가 멀리 해 It's so just call me My darling
Darling 너가 보고 싶은 날 상상의 나래를 펼치고 싶은 날 내가 노래를 하고 너가 듣는 날 또 춤을 추며 웃고 농담한 많이 웃는 표정에 난 하루가 모자라
Baby I miss you I feel you I need you Yeah Encore 내게 넌 하나뿐인가도 I love you 따뜻한 맘속으로 떠나자 너가 있는 곳으로 사랑을 담은 그곳으로
I wanna hold you close 추억에 잠겨도 난 너를 바라볼 때면
시간이 멈춘 듯 영원할 것 같아
Baby 내 온빛 서울을 바라보며 Did you miss me? 5월에 담긴 remember that Yeah
I got love 해가 떠오를 때 노을이 물들 때 I love it, baby tell me that you be mine
Yeah I got love 해가 떠오를 때 별이 쏟아질 때 I love it, just tell me that you be my baby
So, as you guys must know, as I'm sure we're all Monbibis here, and Weenies, of course, but they finally released I Got Love selfie music video last night at 10 p.m. Korea time. So, right? Yes, it was the last present they gave to us on the last day of 2021, which is what I wanted them to do. So, I'm glad they actually did that because I just felt it was more touching to do that. So thankfully they did that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do have my own thoughts about the I Got Love selfie music video. So we'll talk about that in a bit. But also just wanted to show you guys here, finally gonna use my 365 Monster X Seasons Greetings calendar. And so as you can see, I did not rip any of the pages because I wanted to do it here live with you guys because I have to rip it. Okay. I have to rip it so I can enjoy, each day the way it is. So first, I need to rip the cover page. So here we go. I'm so sad. Honestly, I'm so sad to have to break the them connecting together. But I have to. How else am I going to use this calendar? So, all right, breaking it apart. Oh, it's sad. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, January 1st. It's still January 1st here in Korea. That's right. Today, right now, it is January 1st, 2022. I know. I still can't believe it. No, honestly. So yeah, it's January 1st, 2022. And right now it's 10:31 p.m. here in Korea. So I decided to come at nighttime since most of the world is already in January 1st, 2022. And this is the page we see for January 1st, them holding balloons that says 2022. So cute. And then every single day, I'm gonna keep ripping it. And then what I've decided to do about this calendar is that it came in a box, so I could just rip each page and then put it back in the box. But then I want to like somehow like take care of the paper well, so I want to actually get like a proper box for it. So I'm still thinking about it, like maybe get a clear box so I could show it here, clear, through the transparent like case. I don't know. I'm gonna like shop at some stores and see if I can find a clear case for it. So yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to use this calendar to its fullest this year. But yeah, but you guys got to see me rip off the first page. I still feel a little bit sad, but I have to rip it. So yeah, so that is yeah, the first day to rip that open. And then this is the 2022 seasons greetings calendar. It's January here, so yeah, that's 10 for January. And then this is the 2022 Monster X desk calendar. But I realized yesterday in the live is that I showed the back of the calendar, not the first page. So like I basically showed the last page yesterday, which technically I it was okay. It was New Year's Eve, the last, but still I didn't realize that I actually showed the wrong page. So this is the first page of the Monster X Seasons Greeting. And so since today's January 1st, I thought this is better to show this one first because it's the only time I could show it. And then in future lives, when it's still January, then you guys get to see Shawnu for the month of January. And then this is my 2021 Gion fan site Seasons Greetings calendar. I just thought to give it a proper goodbye because I didn't really give it a proper goodbye yet. So that's just a random page that the fan site put in this calendar is the backside of Gion when he's like, I don't know, getting out of the car or something. So I thought that's a nice goodbye picture to post there. So that concludes all the calendars that are here. And then let me greet you guys who are here. Cherry, always happy to see you here. Did you have a good New Year's Day, or are you still celebrating it? Let me know what you guys are like doing on the first day of 2022. So hi again, Cherry and Joey. As always happy to see you here. I know you were busy yesterday, but I guess now you're free. But anyways, welcome, Joey, for the New Year's first day of 2022 together. She says, hi, pretty. Okay, you but no, I need to try to accept compliments. I know I'm working on it, guys, but thank you. Yes, hi, Joey, to you too, little sweetie pie. And she says, Happy New Year. Yes, you too, Happy New Year. And Weenie is here. Hi again, Weenie. As always, she says, hi. Right back at you. Hi. And then Cherry says, Happy New Year, everyone. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. And then Weenie says, Happy New Year's. Yes, Happy New Year. And then Weenie with those heart emojis. And Joey says, I really love that they chose I Got Love for their self-cam music video, but I am still wishing for more self-cam music videos. I totally agree with you, Joey. Yes, so yeah, I Got Love, composed by JooHoney. JooHoney, we always have to talk about JooHoney in every single live I do. So yeah, JooHoney made the song such a sweet song, as you guys just heard. And yeah, I was very satisfied. They finally made a music video for it, and it's self-cam version. But the thing is, all those shots from the self-cam music video of I Got Love, it was all filmed in USA. And as you guys know, they were only in USA for 2 weeks. And I'm like, did they really have free time to really be filming the self-cam for it? But it turned out I don't think so, because compared to their other self-cam music videos, like they had a lot of footage from like every single place they went to. But then for I Got Love, it was just like only in their hotel and then briefly outside or like preparing to like do a schedule. But it was like really lack of footage compared to their other self-cam music videos. But I still liked it, of course, because there's just them being them. They're always being cute and stuff. But I did feel like, yeah, it was lacking a lot of footage. So it could have been better, but who to blame for that? Only Starship. Okay, whoever like was planning for this, they didn't really plan it properly. Like it would have been good if they had some footage in Korea as well to put in the music video, but they only did it in USA. And of course their schedule was really, really tight in USA at the time. It was only 2 weeks. So yeah, that was the best they can do. And also, if you guys remember from my video call with Gion, his outfit, as you guys saw when he had his backwards cap, that was the day when, sadly Miami concert got canceled, but that was the day also when we did a video call. So I wondered, like, did they do those filming things after the video call or before the video call? I don't know. We can never know. But I thought it was interesting to see him how everyone looked like on that day. Yeah, so that they did the music video on that day. So that's my overall review about it. It's still very, very cute, of course, but I just realized it was lacking a lot, but it was still cute, of course. But yeah, just my honest opinion on it. Cherry says the sadness of using the calendar, right? How ironic, right? So ironic, sad to use a calendar, but of course I have to. This is the only day, January 1st, 2022. This is the only day I can use this page. So of course I have to use it. But yeah, I'm gonna be sad as I keep ripping it, and then I just have to somehow store it somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna figure that out, and you guys will see in my future lives what I do with this calendar. And then I realized I forgot to put up the 2022 seasons greetings had that paper that's like a calendar. I wanted to put it here on this empty wall here. I mean that's actually a machine, not a wall. But I mean yeah, I'll do that next time too. So yeah, so you guys need to still see that for January, and then more 10 stuff I'm gonna put here on this wall, and then yeah, I'm gonna figure out what to do with this one as well. Cherry, you need to stop it. You guys, honestly, you guys should stop it. But I can't make you stop. Okay, but you guys are just too sweet as always. You guys don't ever stop being sweet. Of course, I'm not gonna tell you guys to stop. So Cherry says, by the way, you look very pretty. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say whenever I see you guys say that. But you're very very sweet. Just thank you very much. I did not put a lot of makeup on today. I just put as much as I thought was enough because it's like nighttime. You guys can see the lighting is not that bright because I'm like yeah, but then. I still want to look cute. And then compared to how yesterday I was wearing all black because it's the last day of the year, then today I decided to go opposite and wear all white, bright. It's not super bright, but just opposite of black. Yeah, yeah. So I decided to dress like this for the first day of the new year. So yeah, and then just yeah. Anyways, thank you as always for you guys' compliments. I really, really accepted, of course. Yeah, you guys are too sweet. That's it. You guys are too sweet. So thank you as always. Joey says once you have that pad, yes, once you get it, hope you get it soon. She doesn't think she can even rip a single page of it. I understand. That's how I felt too. But I mean, I want to use it. I should use it. We should use it. But if you really can't rip it, that's okay. But as you guys saw me rip the first page, it was difficult. But I got through it, and I have to rip through the next days. But yeah, we have to use it though. Okay, so yeah, I really want to use it. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be ripping each page and then storing it somehow afterwards. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Yeah. Sarah says, "Hi, beautiful Sarah. Stop it. You guys are. Sometimes I feel like at this point, you guys are almost lying to me because you guys say it too often. But you guys are just so sweet. I know you guys aren't lying to me. I know. Okay, let me accept it. You guys, thank you. I did put effort to my look today. Okay, so I did. So thank you for all the compliments. You guys are too sweet. Thank you very much. So, anyways." Hi Sarah, you too, sweetie pie. She says hi everyone. Yes, you too. And then Cherry says we did manage to see Shawnee, didn't we? A little bit. Not just the Shonu Ayo, but also Nunu Bebe President Gion. I know. Nunu Bebe President Gion made sure Shonu was there. Okay, yeah. Technically did kind of see Shonu. Yes, so they posted like the Shonu Ayo video, but also they posted his like message that he wrote, while they were filming season screenings. He did that beforehand. So he wrote that message to us. I assume you guys saw translations of it, right? If not, let me know. But yeah, he wrote that message to us. And then Gian, the new Bebe president, yeah, he had Shanu as his background for the New Year's greeting video when they were on Zoom because they were still in self-quarantine. Yeah, he's super proud to be a new Bebe president. I know, he's so hilarious. So did you guys like that? I appreciate it. Yeah, he wanted to include Shanu in. They were just very, very sweet. But also Wano did a New Year's Day message. I assume you guys saw it. But then also Gian left a message on someone's letter that talks about Shonu. So I don't know if you guys saw it. So I'll go ahead and translate for you guys in case you didn't see it. So let me go find it first. But also I saw people translate it strangely, and I don't know if they're right, but this is what I thought he meant when I first read it. So this is again my opinion, but I really don't know who's right. Only Gian can tell us what is the right answer. So 1 second. Yes, so this Monbebe wrote a letter to Shanu on Fan Cafe. So she said like, oh, it's a new year without Shanu. Yeah, because we didn't, he didn't leave a message. He didn't do anything. Sadly, yeah, it was like no Shanu sadly. And so she wrote, sorry, this Monbebe just wrote her. It's a very short letter, just saying yeah, just saying, hope that he's doing okay. I miss you and really want you to come out quickly. Yeah, and so like yeah, so like don't get hurt and healthy and I love you, yeah, just a regular letter to him, right? And so Gian responded to this letter even though it's for Shanu. Okay, so Gian responded to it and he said Shanu, older brother, is here, not here. Yeah, that's like, it's like a Korean way of just basically he's emphasizing that he is here and he's not here. Okay, so he is here. don't worry. And then this part is where I've seen people like translate it strangely. So this is what I think he said. So he said, because of the situation. So the Korean word he used is only situation. So I do assume he's talking about COVID. Okay, so he says because of the situation, I cannot tell you everything, but I will tell you. Okay, so that word he used, tell you, okay, it means like pass on something, like pass on information. Okay, so I saw translations of what they think he meant by this, a passing on information. They think that Gion is saying to this fan that I will pass on your message to Shonu. Like because of COVID, I can't pass the message, I can't pass all the message, but I will do it for you. Okay. That doesn't make sense to me if he's talking about her letter telling to Shawnee because he says because of the situation, which I feel pretty sure he's talking about COVID. Okay, so because of COVID, why would he not be able to send her full message to Shonu? That doesn't make sense to me, right, guys? So that's why I felt very suspicious when I saw translations of that on Twitter. I'm like, are they really reading it correctly? So from what I think he means, because he says of the situation, which is COVID, because of COVID, he cannot pass the information about Shanu to us. That makes more sense to me because I assume he can't meet Shanu often because of COVID. And, he has to work in the military. They're like super strict about COVID and stuff. And yeah, makes total sense. And in general, social distancing, like we can't meet people easily during COVID. And so that makes me think, yeah, he meant because of COVID. I cannot tell you everything that's going on about Shanu, but I will let you know. So that's my interpretation of it. I feel like it doesn't make sense that he's talking about her message to Shonu. Like, why would COVID be an issue that you cannot send her whole message to Shonu? I don't know. That just still doesn't make sense to me, even when I think about it again. So that's my interpretation of his message. But we don't know who's right. Only Gion can let us know what is exactly right. So that's just my interpretation when I read his response to her letter. And also I think that makes sense because I remember in a private message in Universe, he said to us during that time when Gion was during that time when Shonu was enlisting in the military, he said that he will try his best to let us know what is going on with Shonu. He actually did say that, yeah, in a private message in Universe, and it almost made me cry because I was just really touched that he would try his best to let us know what's going on with Shonu. But sadly, he has very, very rarely told us things about Shonu. Like he kind of revealed that he's a teacher, right? A kindergarten teacher, but he didn't really say definitely. He was always very, very vague about things he talks about Shonu. And so, yeah, he like tells us very, very little things, but he always says, he's fine. Don't worry. Like, yeah, he's fine and healthy, but he never really tells us everything, So that's why when I read his message, it makes sense to me because that's currently how he is right now. He can't tell us everything about Shonu, and he says it's because of COVID, but he will tell us. Yeah, he will tell us, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just my interpretation of it. But if I'm wrong, it's okay. I accept it if I'm wrong, but just my intuition when I read that makes more sense to me that he means about telling us information about Shanu. So yeah, so I just want to give my 2 cents on that, and let me read you guys' comments. Sarah says, "Did you talk about the I Got Love self cam and music video?" Yes, I did, but I thought you were already here. Yeah, I think you're already here, Sarah. Right? I think you already heard. Yeah. She did. Oh, okay. Thanks. Okay. I think. Okay. So long story short, I just I thought that they didn't do a lot of footage of the self cam music video because they only did it in USA. So I thought that was a little bit like sad. It wasn't like a lot compared to their past self cam music videos. You guys get what I mean? They usually like film a lot of places, but then this one just felt like was done super last minute, and they didn't have a lot of time or like places to go and like film their self cam thing. So yeah, I felt like it was a little bit laggy, but also understanding. But then I blame Starship for that. Why didn't they prepare for this sooner? But they didn't. But still, it was a very cute music video, of course. It was still very cute, but I did feel like some lacking things in there compared to their past music videos. Yeah. Joey says, honestly, I cannot stop but giggle over Ju Honey's dimples in that music video. And gosh, she's too much to handle for her in that white shirt with his playful smiles. I totally understand you. I was wondering if I should like play it and show it to you guys here. But then you guys already saw it. We don't need to see it together, but yeah, I totally understand. But Honey was the cutest in the music video. Okay, I will just show like the clips, not clips, just show the parts that I thought was super cute. So Honey was super, super cute, like for the whole thing, which he should be since he made this song. So I thought he was super cute. I am is always very flirtatious. We know that. So yeah, he was always flirtatious about it. So I'll show some clips about that. Yin was just normal, just grooving the way he's grooving. And then some scenes he's on his bed, he's like trying to be sultry. I'm like, okay, again. And then Hyungwon was only in his hotel, and then Minhyuk was very cute as well. Minhyuk, he's just some random things he did. So yeah, so we'll look at clips of it later, and then I'll show you guys what are the parts that I like. Sarah says, Shaunu should have made the promise to. I know he shouldn't have. Is that your typo? I think he shouldn't have made the promise to be active during his military service. That boy enjoys his time away too much. That is exactly right. If you remember this year, he did try to promise us that he will update us more often in the military, but of course he doesn't. I was like, that's a big promise, Shaunu, but I'll try and trust you. But then once it happened, he is not posting at all, like way worse than ever. Okay, and I can believe that because the military is very strict. I don't know what exactly he's doing except taking care of kids, but I'm sure he's doing other things too, right? So yeah. Yeah, but I just wish he could leave a comment every so often, just anything, Shaunu, but he doesn't want to. Yeah, so yeah, he's just enjoying his time. That's what I believe too. Like I respect him if he wants to enjoy his time, but for us, his fans, I don't know. I think that's very like what cold and hot about Jeonu is like he I think he knows that he doesn't need to do anything and that his fans will stay with him. Of course we are. Okay, of course we're. Yeah. Jeonu by his fans, like no matter if like Jeonu doesn't talk for hopefully not longer than a year. Okay, hopefully we'll hear from him surely. Okay, but no matter how long he like goes missing in action, of course you guys are still gonna love him and not leave, right? So maybe like Jeonu has full confidence, in his fans. It's like I don't need to update them. They'll be fine. I don't know, but again, it would be nice if he does like throw us a bone every so often. But I'm still waiting, Shaunu. We're still waiting. Where are you, buddy? Cherry says, did you watch Wano's New Year's V live? Yes, of course I did. That was the other thing I wanted to talk about. Yes. So here's the thing. At that time it was like 11:30 p.m. in Korea, New Year's Eve. And so at that time I decided to take a shower. Like, I don't know. Like he did say on private message universe that he was planning to do a V live. I was thinking maybe it'll be like closer to midnight he will do it, but no, sadly right when I went to go take my shower, like he did the V live, but it's okay. But thankfully I caught it like the last 10 minutes. So I finished my shower at like 11:50 p.m. and then I saw he was live and then I started watching his live and he was just, he was in his car. I was like, that's so random. Why is he in his car in the middle of the night? But yeah, he was in his car and then he was waiting with us and reading comments and then yeah, and then like a few like 2 minutes or something, 2 minutes before midnight in Korea, then he just stopped talking. I was just waiting until midnight and then he celebrated with us. Like I couldn't have asked for a better New Year's. I wish you guys were in the same time zone as me, but I felt so touched because every year I see Monster X on like the end of the year music show. I would always see them there, and so I would technically, celebrate each New Year's Day with Monster X on TV. But then this year, of course, we couldn't, and so instead we got Wano on V Live to ring in the new year with him. I was like, this is the most touching thing. I could never ask for anything better than this because we haven't seen Wano do any end of the year things ever since he became a solo artist. He sadly either Starship doesn't want him to go on or the broadcast station don't want him. We don't know, but yeah, we never saw him at the end of the year. So it's the first time we actually saw him before the new year. And I just thought it was perfect. It was so perfect. Okay. It was just so good. Okay. And then the song he wanted to play as the first song we listened to in 2022, it was We Need, which is, Weenie's like fan song basically. And I was like, I love it that this is the first song I hear in 2022 and it's given to me by one. It was just great. Okay, were you guys having a ball? I don't know if you guys were awake at that time or something, but it was just really so sweet. If like here in Korea, like at the same time, it was just the best. I still have to say it was the best. And then also at the same time, the Monster X guys were posting at midnight, exactly at midnight on Fan Cafe, and it was so so sweet as well. Gion wrote this long letter to us. I was like, like the new year just started, and I am overwhelmed with emotions. I was so overwhelmed. I was like, man, what a great start to 2022. So I was so overwhelmed. And on that note, of course, I want to play this song. So I was debating whether I should have started with We Need or not, but I decided since I Got Love music video came out before the new year, I thought was better to start with that. So the next song we're gonna play, and I'll be right back, is We Need by Wonho. Let's go.
Feeling a little lost from this broken world. I miss the memories with you. I met you. End of summer seems like it's been forever. You know I can't live without you. Cause we need each other like stars in the night sky, shining so bright, yeah, we light up the night. Cause we need each other, and you're my only one. You keep me alive, promise to hold you so tight, yeah, I'll never let go. Oh, I promise you, oh, for you and I, oh, forever and ever, forever and ever. Even in the darkest times, you are the one pulling me through my all and everything. And never feels so pure, will light up my universe. Cause we need each other like stars in the night sky, shining so bright, yeah, we light up the night. Cause we need each other, and you're my only one. You keep me alive, promise to hold you so tight, yeah, I'll never let go. Oh, I promise you, oh, for you and I, oh, forever and ever. When I'm back on the stage and sing this song, may you be there for me again. Be there for me. Will you be there when I'm back on the stage? Can you wave your hands again? This song's for you. Can you sing it along? Cause we need each other like stars in the night sky, shining so bright, yeah, we light up the night. Cause we need each other, and you're my only one. You keep me alive, promise to hold you so tight, yeah, I'll never let go. You and I, forever and ever. Forever and ever, forever and ever.
Oh, Wano is just so good at making the sweetest songs, and the whole song is in English, as you guys heard, because we need each other like stars in the night sky. Gosh, I can't handle him. Just so sweet. So yeah, that's We Need. That rang into the new year with us together with One on that V line. And even if it wasn't New Year's for you at that time, since it was only in Korea time zone, but whenever you guys time zone, if you guys celebrated however way you did, yeah, hope you enjoyed it with One and Monster X. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about that in a bit. So let me read some comments first. Oh my. Okay, where did I leave off? Okay, yeah, I left off there. Okay, so Sarah says, Gian never responds to my letters. Girlfriend. Okay, but he will comment under letters for Shanu. Yes, girlfriend. Okay, so first off, always try. Okay, like it's really lucky if he like sees your letter at that time and wants to respond to it. I don't know, but usually he responds to Korean letters. That's the thing. So if you write in English, that's more rare for him to respond to it, but he has done it in the past, but very, very rare, sadly. So if you guys like can try like translate it into Korean, see if he responds to it, I recommend it. I hope he does. But yes, he has responded, yeah, to letters that are for Sean. He also did it before with like I am Hyungwon, Juhani. He has done it before, but he usually responds to letters to sent to him, but he occasionally does look at other letters to other members, yeah, which is very interesting, right? Yeah, but yeah, It's so rare to get. It's just like winning like a fan sign. No, honestly, if you get a response by him to a fan cafe letter, and I don't know if I should reveal this, but I think might as well. It's January 1st. Okay, so Gion did respond to one of my letters a long time ago. A long time ago. It was super, super random, but I'll go ahead and explain because it was so long time ago. I doubt you guys can find the letter, okay? But I wrote this letter to him. It was like about 3 weeks. It was about 3 weeks after Wano left. Yeah, it was about three weeks or a month, or like 3 weeks to a month after Wano left. And I wrote this letter like at the time before at the time, you know how like on fan cafe letters you send to like a person's name, so like Shanu, Minhyuk, Juhani, so it's like that right now, right? But before when Wano was still in Monster X, there was a title that you can do that says to Monster X. So yeah, so they had that where you could like send a letter that's for everyone, and I loved that because usually I have messages that I just want to give to all of them, and so I use that to write letters to all of them, which is using that title Monster X, delivered to Monster X. And so I wrote a letter to Monster X like that. And the thing is, why they decided to delete that is that many fans were using that to write letters to Wano, since they deleted Wano's name from Fan Cafe letter writing. Yeah, of course they did. Okay, they deleted Wano's name, but then they kept the Monster X one. And so yeah, so fans at the time, we used Monster X title to write letters to Wano. I mean, why not? But then that caused issues, and then they deleted it. So anyways, yeah, I wrote a letter to Monster X using that, except I don't think I mentioned Wano's name. I don't think so. I think I was being careful. So I think I was just being very vague about it. Like I just wanted to let them know I'm like here for them, Monster X, like, even though we're going through a hard time, blah blah blah. But then I remember in that letter I said that, do you guys really read our letters? Like I was just I just wanted to randomly say it. I'm like, do you guys really read our letters? Okay, but so I just mentioned that in there, and then just ended the letter saying, yeah, I love you guys, blah blah blah. And so 1 hour after I posted that letter, he left me a response, and the only response was only an emoji. So he didn't write any comment. He only left an emoji. It was a cacao character, Ryan. Just zooming in. Like I don't know if you guys know that image, but just imagine the Ryan cacao character and just zooming in. He only left me that comment on my letter, and I was really really shocked. I was so shocked. I'm like, what the heck? I again don't know. Yeah, and the letter wasn't even addressed to him. It was addressed to Monster X. Yeah, but he somehow read my letter, and he wanted to leave me that random emoji comment on my letter. Yeah. Yeah, I still don't know what happened. I still don't know how. I don't know. I'm still so confused about it. But I have that as the nice member. That's the only time any Monster X member ever sent a response to my letter. Yeah. I mean, left a comment. That's what I mean. Left a comment to my letter. Again, it's just so random. Okay, so Sarah, so I just want to say it's possible. Okay, it happened to me. Super random. Okay, it just really happens randomly. No idea why he wanted to leave a comment on my letter. But yeah, yeah, yeah. That's all I have to say. It's just super random. Just keep trying. Okay, it can happen. It can happen. Yeah. So that's why I let you guys know. So good luck to everyone. Sarah says 103 live. I know his message kind of made you emotional. Of course it would make you emotional. Why wouldn't it be? Like all their messages I felt were just also emotional. Like I don't know. Actually, I kind of know why. So I was thinking, why is it so emotional this time? But then, that's the thing. I have a feeling their contract is ending this year, right? So maybe that's why it seems more emotional with their messages. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sarah, I got your typo. Yeah, I think I got your I got your typo. Yeah, yeah. Stephanie, hi girlfriend, happy New Year. She says, hi girl, happy New Year. Glad you're here. Happy New Year again. Sarah says, oh, I guess I came right after I finished talking about it. Get out of here. But also, you can watch this on replay anytime, as you know. But yeah, I gave you the long story short. Long story short, yeah, the long story short about it. So yeah, all good. And then yeah, we'll look at clips of it later. Rim, happy to see you here. Rim, hi, hi, hi. She says, hi, happy new year, you too, happy new year. And she says, I hope Monster X, of course Wano included, and Moon Bibis are healthy and always happy. I agree. Thank you for saying that. And I wish that all for us and Monster X and Wano, all of us will be happy and healthy this year as well. Yes, yes. Stephanie says, she sent me some pictures and a video of her No Mercy fireworks. Get out of here. You can show it to the viewers if you want. Okay, thank you for your permission. Might as well. Oh my gosh, someone just posted on Fan Cafe. Okay, so one second. So first we'll see Stephanie's stuff here. Oh no, I don't see it. Huh, Stephanie? Did you send it? I don't see it. Okay. Is it? Unless you were waiting for me to read your comments first. Okay. So while I wait for Stephanie on that, okay. Someone posted on Fan Cafe. Who is it? Let me see. Of course it would be Gian. Of course. Hello, Gian. The first comment we see in my first live for 2022 is Gian. How nice of him. So he says, oh my gosh. Did you guys already see it? If you guys have Fan Cafe access, this guy, he's always a wild person. Okay, so anyway, so he first wrote the comment for his post, for this Fan Cafe post. He said, I am still in the middle of quarantine. I'm still in the middle of quarantine, question mark. So he basically means like he feels like he's still in the middle of quarantine, even though they are out of quarantine, like no longer mandatory, but he is feeling like he's still in the middle of quarantine. And he said, I woke up today and didn't go out at all. Wow. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so their quarantine, I believe, ended yesterday. I believe so. Yeah. So ended yesterday, and so they are free to go out. And I thought they would be like working, right? They wouldn't be working, but I guess not. And so that's so interesting. He didn't go outside today. He only stayed indoors, which is great. It's so cold in Korea. I don't know if you guys know the temperature here, but wintertime in Korea is always super cold. So yeah. So and then he ended that comment with laughing, and so he thinks that's hilarious that he still feels like he's in quarantine. I think they all just got so used to quarantine life. Okay, and I appreciate that they still don't have to work yet. I thought for sure Starsha would make them work the second they come out of quarantine, but I guess not. I'm shocked. I'm shocked in all honesty. Okay, so they're not working yet, but yeah, still enjoying resting, which is really good to see. And then he posts this photo of him. This is, if you're under 18, I don't think you see that. I don't think you should see this. I mean, even if you're under 18, I mean, this is not. Okay, so he decides to post this photo. Okay, just because he wants to show like he's so relaxed in quarantine, I guess. Okay, you can see that. Yeah, and he's wearing like a clay mask thing. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Okay, I'm a Gian Bias fan. You guys know me. I love Gian a lot, but he says he's a conservative person, but of course he's not. Okay, he just posted a photo of him with no shirt on and with a clay mask on. I mean, he still looks great. Of course he does, but yeah, anyways, I don't know how conservative he is anymore. I don't think he is at all. And also, happy Minyak time, 11:03 p.m. here in Korea. Whoop whoop. Yeah, anyways, that's a nice interruption by Gian, and then I'll get into these other topics later. So 1 second. Where did I leave? Oh, okay, Stephanie. Yeah, and then Sarah says, she was touched when he promised when he promised that. But okay, yes. So you were touched when Sean promised that he would update us more during the military. I was too, but I had doubt, of course, big doubts, of course, and so but yeah, Sarah is not surprised he doesn't update us. I just wish he could post something for the new year at least. I was hoping that too. Like at any of these major holidays, I thought, come on, Shonu, right? But still, the last time we heard from him was on MoWonHae birthday, September 26th, which is very nice of him, of course, to have posted something on that day because it was our birthday. But no, nothing for Christmas, New Year's Eve, the New Year's, nothing at all. Yeah. Yeah, but what can we expect, right? We kind of expected this from Shonu, right? But yeah, I wanted to believe he would try, but it's okay. What can we do? Yeah. Rike, hi again. Hi, Rike. She says hi. Did everyone have a nice New Year's Eve? I sure did. I hope you did. She just chilled, but okay with that. I'm the same. Like COVID restrictions, guys. We're still in a pandemic, so yeah, just chilling is great. And hopefully in the future we can party somehow outdoors, but not yet. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, she's okay with that. And suddenly, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year. Yep. And I don't know if you know, Rike, but Wano did a V live in Korea time. So I basically rang in the New Year with Wano, and then seeing all of MX posts on Fan Cafe, and I couldn't have asked for a better ring in the New Year than that. They were just so sweet, and Wano for sure, the sweetest pie as we know. Yeah. Rim says, yes, that's true. Like, I think others who are in the military, they are wishing their fans a new year. Like Chanyo from EXO, okay, who is in proper army, I guess, but not Shonu. I see. I see. I don't know. Shawnee is really a unique person. We already know this about him. Like he, even during MX time when he's an active singer, he doesn't post a lot either. But he tried his best to post a lot before he enlisted in the military, which I appreciate about Shawnee. But yeah, after he enlisted, he's like, he doesn't know how to use social media. It's like he's an old timer, isn't he? You know, he's Korean age 31 now, but he legit acts like an old grandpa that doesn't know how to use the phone or SNS. You guys know what I mean? He seems that way. So you know, he wasn't active on SNS to begin with, and seems like he's not going to be even after enlisting in the military. So, but you know, he really tried his best. Like when he was at that training camp, he really tried to post. Like you know, he showed to us that he did read our letters that we sent him at the training camp, which was very sweet. But after that, yeah, I know, Shanu. Can you please just throw us a bone? I'm still waiting for when he would do that, but yeah, sadly, I'm just really hoping, not more than a year. Hopefully, we're not gonna wait for him for more than a year. Yeah, I mean, come on, if other singers are doing it, why can't he? So, yeah, I agree. Cherry says he was watching movies. Who's he? He was. Oh wait, are you talking about one? Okay, he was watching movies with his family, so he was going home and was already home. Okay, seriously. Okay, so when I was watching his V Live, because I replayed it, the parts that I missed, so I rewatched it, but I really couldn't hear him well. I think it's because of the car and like I don't know, but it was really hard for me to understand what exactly he was talking about. So I need to wait for like Korean subtitles or English subtitles, but I really couldn't really understand what he was saying. So is that what he said in the beginning? Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. So sweet. So yeah, he was hanging out with his family on New Year's Eve and then was going home. And so that's why he was driving. I thought it was so random. Why was he driving unless he was like going to a schedule thing? But I'm like, do you really have a schedule on New Year's Eve? But he was actually resting. He was with his family. And also, he said he was sick at first, but he looks totally fine now. So I'm glad he's a lot better now. What a sweet guy. What a sweet guy. Oh my gosh, he's so sweet. Yeah. And thank you for letting me know, Cherry. Sarah says, I think he said that he came after. Yeah, you guys, I don't did people translate that or something? Or you guys understood his Korean? But thank you so much for letting me know. And yeah, he waited until midnight with us. Yes, he did. Yeah. Again, he's such a sweetie pie. Cherry says it was I just missed your comment. 1 second. Oh, okay. Cherry says it was really sweet, all of them. Yes. While we're on that topic, might as well. So like and also see if anything else happened. No, that's it. Good. So here's the thing. Everyone was posting Happy New Year, right? And so like the first MX guy to post on in 2022, it was I am just saying I love you. This guy, yeah, he's such a romantic, as we know. Not even saying Happy New Year, but instead, yeah, right when 2022 arrived, he wanted to just say I love you. What a sweetie. I know. And then Minor posted as well, and he wrote Happy New Year, and then he posted this screenshot of his phone that he took this screenshot right at 12 a.m. on January 1st. So cute of him. But also, I do that too. Okay, so I was like, oh my gosh, me and Minor were twinning that way. I also did it as well. I'll show you guys my screenshot that I did. Yeah, so that's my screenshot on my lock screen. If you guys have seen my lock screen before, right? That's a photo Gion took, if you guys were curious. So yeah, I also took a screenshot right at midnight, January 1st. I'm kind of like cheesy like that. I don't know why. I just like to see it like change on my phone. So anyways, yeah, so he posted that, and then Ju Honey posted at 12:05 a.m. All good, it's all good. But yeah, he posted at 12:05 a.m. and he says 2022, and then heart, and I love you. So sweet. And then Hyungwon posted not at all at nighttime last night, but his first 2022 post was at 12:25 p.m. Korea time. That's okay. Maybe he was sleeping. Who knows what he was doing? But he just wrote Monbebe start the new year. I hope that you start the new year being happy. Yeah, of course we're all happy, right? Yeah, so he hopes that we started off the new year happy, and then he says Happy New Year as again at the end, Happy New Year. And then Gian, he posted on the From Monster X page. He posted this right at midnight as well. His long letter here, as you can see there, right? So the title just says Monbebe. So he first wrote it in Korean, and then he also wrote it in English. This guy, he's so sweet, as we know. Like he doesn't have to write it in English, but when it's like a long letter. I think that's when he like wants to try to write it in English so that everyone can understand it. And I really appreciate his efforts. So I wonder if he like asked someone who's fluent in English to like check his letter. But when I was reading his English letter, and you guys agree with me, right? Like it's not perfect English, which is okay. So that makes me think he actually did try to write this and not like leave it to a translator, which is more touching in my opinion. That is not perfect English. So it makes me want to believe that he tried to write it on his own. And so here's the thing. I will correct him in some of these things, okay? And I think you guys should know. Okay, so when I read the Korean and then I read his English letter, they're not perfectly exactly translated. All right. But I mean, they're very, very small things, but I feel like it does change the meaning of the letter. Okay. So in English, for this part of the letter, he says, in 2021, I hope that I could have more time to enjoy myself on stage, but unfortunately, I couldn't. I wish I could fulfill that wish this coming year. Right? That's what he wrote in English. And it's again, he wrote it so well, right? But in Korean, this is how he wrote it in Korean. So he said in Korean, um, um, last year, 2021, I really wanted to like, jump around with Monbebe and sing and play together. I really hoped that, but sadly, I wasn't able to do that. He mentions Monbebe in the Korean letter, but he doesn't mention Monbebe in the English letter about, that he he only says that I only talk about me, like wanting to enjoy myself on stage. But I really wonder why he didn't say that in English about how he actually wanted to do it together with Monbebe, like jumping and singing and playing together. Like that's what he wished he was able to do in 2021, but it didn't happen because of COVID. So I thought that was interesting. So that's a really, really big, a meaning difference. So yeah, so just FYI, that's how he wrote it in Korean. And then there was another part that was different as well. But yeah, everything else is really good translation, by the way, that he did. So everything else is good. So I think this is the only other part that there's two parts. Sorry, there's two other parts that I felt that he translated kind of not too well, or whoever he asked for help. But anyways, so the other part he wrote in English, okay, that's what I am said. So yeah, that's what I am said, to love someone more when you're sad. Yeah, yeah, that's an okay translation. But then when I saw it in Korean, it's I think the better translation is that I am said when you feel like sad is a like, but the Korean word for this kind of sad, it means like, like you're missing something. It's like a sadness of like missing something. So in this sense, at this time when I am said this, it was when we were missing Shonu. So it's like that kind of time where like we feel like something's like lacking, kind of sadness kind of feeling. So at that time when like you're feeling like you know just something is missing, and yeah, so being sad about it, that's we should love more at that time. So that's what he wrote in Korean, what I am said in Korean. And yeah. Yeah, but in English he wrote to love someone more when you're sad. I don't know, I'm like, it's okay, but in Korean it has a lot deeper meaning. Yeah, so again, translate from my translation from Korean is that at the times when you're sad, missing something, when you feel something's missing and sadness, that we should love more at that time. Okay, so then moving on. Okay, so then another thing is that in Gion's English letter, I can't dare fully express my emotions to you, but Monbebe, you've already become a part of my life, and I will always love you. So sweet. Okay, yeah, so sweet. It's so sweet. But then when I see it in Korean though, he says, I cannot express everything. I cannot express everything and show you, but Monbebe, that has become this part in my life, I'll always love you. So yeah, so it's a little bit different, right? He says, yeah, the English part, yeah, he just means in general he cannot fully express what he wants. So the English, he says here, I can't dare fully express. I don't know. Maybe he was trying to get the meaning accurately, but he kind of failed, in my opinion. But it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, he just in Korean is just very plainly saying like, I cannot express fully and I cannot show you everything, but his emotions, basically saying about his emotions, he cannot show everything, but yeah, but he will always love Monbebe. Just so sweet. Okay, and then the last part. Okay, so he says at the ending of his letter, Happy New Year, and let's be there for each other in 2022. so sweet, and I'm sure he means it. I'm sure he means it. But from the Korean letter, he does not say that. So the Korean ending, it says here, Happy New Year, the Korean style. It's like Happy New Year. And also in 2022, I leave it to you. So it's more like when we say that word in Korean, it's like just leaving it to you that it will be a good year. So I think he's saying that to like the year, like he wishes like this year will be like he leaves it to you that it will be good. But then in English, he writes it as let's be there for each other in 2022, but that's not exactly how he wrote it in Korean. So, anyways, just me being a stickler, okay? I just cannot help it. That is not exactly the same. But then translators on Twitter, the MoWonHae translators, they say it's exactly the same, but I'm like, no, it's not. So but it's okay. But regardless, the meaning in Korean, the meaning in English, it's all super sweet. Okay, it's all super sweet. Just really small differences, as I just told you guys, right? It's really, really small differences from Korean to English. But as you guys know, translations from any language to any language is always so, so difficult. And there's always gonna be missing some meaning into it. And so yeah, so I just wanted to clarify for that. And also I would love to be Gion's translator in the future. But the thing is, I'm not a perfect translator either. Like that sadness meaning, it's so hard to really explain that in English, but it's just like a sad anyways. Yeah. So I hope one day like we get like actually like really, really good translators out there that can like really say it exactly. Those are the, they should be paid really, really high for their great work. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there. But it's a sweet letter, guys. He's so, so sweet. I'm not trying to like, make it not sweet. I just really, yeah, it's just bothered me that I just really want to express how he said it in Korean, which wasn't really expressed well in his English translation. You guys get what I'm saying? That's why I just wanted to represent him and just also try to explain that better to you guys. So yeah, so sweet. Let me continue these comments. Okay, let's keep going. Stephanie says, "Oh, OMG, he did a New Year V live." Stephanie, how did you not know he did a New Year V live? Yes, he did. She says, "I was busy helping her mom with grocery shopping. We also got into an accident." Okay. And she forgot to think about anything. Hold on, are you okay? Can I assume it was a small accident? What the heck was happening to you on New Year's Eve? I hope you're okay. Surely you're okay. But yes, he did a New Year's V live. You could watch it later. Hope you and your mom are okay. Let me know. Rim says, but Shanu is really enjoying his time. So let's hang in there. You're right. As long as he's happy, I'm happy, right? You guys agree with me? That's all that matters. And yeah, let's just hang in there until we see him again. That's exactly right. Yes, yes. Sarah says, "OMG, I am glad nothing happened, Stephanie." And yes, okay, okay. I want to assume she's okay, right? Okay, okay. And then Sarah says, "We Need" is such a beautiful song. I know, girlfriend. Hope one day Wano will be able to hear the fans sing along. We're all waiting for that. They said that in all of their New Year's messages that they can't wait to see the fans in person, and they're really hoping 2022 can make it happen. But we don't know. We don't know if you guys have been reading the news. Still getting crazy because of Omicron. So we have to wait and see. Let's just hope eventually things will get better. I don't know when. Let's hope for the best, guys. 2022. Let's hope so. Cherry says Wano has the soul of a poet. Got that right. Got that right. Rim says We Need is the best song for the fans, like the best fan song. Exactly, girlfriends. Exactly. Glad you guys agree with me. Cherry says Gion proving he reads fan letters. Yeah, he proved it. That's right. He proved it to me. Yeah. I guess if that's why he wanted to leave a comment to me, because I questioned it. Like, are you guys really reading letters? But I'm like, okay, whatever. But then yeah, but he was the first person to leave a comment on my fan cafe letter, and I was just like, okay. But I mean, still, that was just so random. I think that was just super, super lucky. But yes, I mean, he does read it on occasion, but I don't think it's possible to read all the fan letters they get, right? So I think you just have to be lucky if they just coincidentally see your letter and if they want to leave a comment on it. But yes, they do read it. Yes, they do. Yeah. Sarah says I don't even expect a response from other members. Yeah, the ones who usually comment are Gion and Hyungwon. You're exactly right. Honestly, I don't expect a response from anyone, but I am still writing to them from time to time. Just only write letters when you want to. Okay, I think it's best to never expect them to respond. Okay, only if it's your lucky day, then of course you'll get their response, right? But honestly, I don't think, I don't think that should be the purpose of you, writing letters. You should only write letters when you want to, and that's from your heart, and that you don't mind if it gets read or not read. Because yeah, that's the point I always do with like letters. I'm like, why am I spending so much time writing these letters? But at the end of it, it's like I at least appreciate getting my thoughts out to them, and that they possibly can read it, and that's enough for me. But yeah, but that was the only time Gian left a comment on my letter, which was like 2 years ago, right? And so after that, never again. Never again. I've written them many, many letters, right? But the thing is, I don't really want them to leave a comment on my letter regardless, because I'm like, if they leave a comment on my letter, then everyone would read my letter, and I'm not sure if I want that. So I feel okay if they never leave a comment for me. And so yeah, I just hope, Sarah, like, you don't think about that when you write them letters. Like, it should be, what you really want to do. And yeah, just know that they do read it. They do read it. Yeah. Stephanie says, she actually sent during my early morning. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, okay, okay. I'll look. Okay, I'll look at it now. Okay, 1 second. Okay, because I thought I saw. Okay, now. Okay. Now I see. Okay. You wrote to me Happy New Year. I'm just seeing this now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Stephanie. I thought. Okay. Okay. So these are her No Mercy fireworks. Is it legal to do that in your country? Which is great. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Because I know in some countries that's illegal. Actually, I think in Korea it's illegal. I think. Yeah, but very nice. Very nice. Okay. I assume that's your father. That's cool. You guys are celebrating together. How cute is that? But of course, be safe. Okay, that's so dangerous, right? But okay, I assume you guys are doing it safely. Wow. Wow. Are you kidding me? Is this really legal in your country? I am shocked. Okay, because Korea does not do a thing about fireworks. Yeah, we don't do fireworks on New Year's Day, by the way. Are you kidding me? Is this legal? Are you kidding? Wow. Oh my gosh. No Mercy fireworks. Well paid, in my opinion. What you got what you paid for. Wow. Wow. That's nuts. That's nuts. But FYI, yeah, in Korea, no fireworks at all at any time. Nothing, none at all. I just remember only one time I saw it's Gion time. Oh my gosh. Hi, Gion time. And then seeing, yeah, we need thing there. Okay, so yeah, so in Korea, there's no fireworks at all, except only one time I saw fireworks in Korea was because it was a fireworks festival. I know. So I don't know how they make that happen, but fireworks festival. I decided to go with my friend, and it was super pretty. It was amazing. Yeah, but I don't know what regulations they have in Korea to do fireworks, but yeah, only if it's like, for a specific event. And yeah, but anyways, so cute to see that, Stephanie. Thank you for the fireworks to like ring in the new year, as we just saw together, because I don't see fireworks in Korea. So thank you for showing me. And then she wanted to be fancy, and so this was her outfit that she wore for today. Oh my gosh, cute. Or yesterday or today, cute. Oh my gosh, yeah, your nails and the ring, super cute. My goodness gracious, so cute. So, and also you're staying safe with masking up. Thank you for doing that. Yes, so nice to see. So cute. If any of you guys want to let me show or tell me about what you're doing on New Year's Day, of course everyone is free to let me know. DM me or email me. So let's keep going. Okay, so 1 second. Also, I was hoping I would finish before midnight, but probably not. But okay, but I'm gonna do my best. So you're gonna see me go faster. Um, Sarah says the picture Gian posted. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Okay. Anyways, Cherry says, she found one tweet while she was getting to know MX and 10 that she still adores. She's gonna send it to me. Okay, I might as well just see it now. Okay, 1 second. Do you sound on Twitter or Instagram? I think Instagram. Okay, 1 second. Uh, uh, okay. And you said Happy New Year to me. Happy New Year to you too. So she said, so in this tweet, I remember a post with this picture, and the caption was, a staff member said that I'd never seen a group like this where the members gather to sit and chat together in the small breaks during filming. That's Monster X for you. Okay. And even though they live together and see each other 24/7, that's exactly right. Monster X is a family. That is right. And then another comment within this picture, it says, I wish we could just go back to these times. Yes, because it was when they were doing Monster X races. This photo, how sweet. So I always remember seeing this photo too, and like I always see fans like kind of making a joke about it. It's like, they're all dressed in these crazy outfits. As you guys remember, Shawnee was dressed as a middle-aged lady, and then Wano was dressed as Soup. If you guys remember that episode. So yeah, it was so sweet. But yeah, but yeah, they even during breaks they want to sit together and eat and chat together because they're a real family. That's exactly right. Which is why we're like so attached to their friendship, their brotherhood in some sense. Yeah, so that's why all of us fans were always so attached to them, and that's why Wano leaving was a traumatic thing for all of us. But yeah, so Cherry, I'm glad you saw that, so that you know exactly how much they love each other, how much Wano loves the MX guys. I'm glad that you know all that because that's really really important. That was from his past, and it still is now. They all still love each other, okay? And yeah, just so heartwarming as always to see that. But yeah, I wish we could go back to those days soon, hopefully, maybe. Interesting to let you guys know, on the V Live that he did yesterday to ring in the new year, he mentioned Cosmic Girls, Uju Sonyo. He mentioned them, which is a Starship group, as you guys know, the Starship Girl group. He mentioned them because they have a song called Irula. I can't say that in Korean, sorry, but it means like making something come true. So making something come true. So like this song of theirs is really famous to listen to on January 1st, because you want to wish that your wishes will come true in the new year. And so they got famous with that song, and then Korean people like to play that song on January 1st, aka today. And so Wano mentioned that in the V Live. He said like, yeah, so on January 1st, why don't you play Uju Sonyo song, Irura. I think that's how you Irura. Yeah. So and then not only he mentioned that, but he also mentioned like, how about Jokomi? You guys can also go listen to Jokomi. I'm like, why is he promoting Starship artists? This guy, but he's like Wano was just so sweet. Okay, so he's in Highline, but he promotes Starship artists. So it's like, why is it such a crime technically by Starship for him to mention Monster X? Of course he can mention Monster X. He just mentioned Starship artist Uju Sonyo. So yeah, so I just made me think, he's just a sweet guy promoting, their girl group. But yeah, but as we know, I want to believe they're not going to renew with them, but I don't know. Wano's just a very sweet guy, as we know. But I always am worried, like, will he really want to like stay or leave? You have to wait and see. So hopefully this year, I'm hoping this year we should know what's going to happen with them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Cherry says, "Oh, Gion, I know. Do you guys like it when he posts those photos? I'm very curious. Okay, since you guys are not Gion biased, but also I definitely don't think like a normal Gion bias fan, as you guys know. So you guys, when you see him post these photos, what do you think about it? Please let me know what you think. Yeah. Sarah says their schedule updated fast. Yeah, I'm still waiting to see when will Wano's schedule be updated. Same. So far, he has no. But then keep in mind, January 4th. Remember, January 4th. If something's gonna happen on that day, then maybe then they'll update Wano's schedule. Yeah, get ready. That's this upcoming Monday, January 4th. No, sorry, Tuesday. We'll wait and see on that day. Yeah, but then yeah, as you guys like know, the radio show is gonna start on January 6th, which is next Thursday, and then they have the universe, fan sign video call, but then they also have another like postponed fan sign they have to do. And then Hyungwon's birthday is exactly 2 weeks from now. Exactly 2 weeks from now, January 15th. Exactly 2 weeks from now is Hyungwon's birthday, but also FYI, it's also my mom's birthday. I still think it's so crazy they have the same birthday. Yeah, so also my mom's birthday in 2 weeks, and then Ian's birthday, January 26th. So many things to celebrate in January. So yeah, look forward to that. Sarah says, be sure that the day that boy will remember his forgotten Instagram. That's what I'm saying. And post even just a selfie. Yeah, Monbebe will be in tears. Got that right. Monbebe Land will be in tears. Got that right. That's all we're waiting for, but he doesn't even want to do that. He totally forgot his Instagram. Yep. I don't know what to say either. But then maybe I wonder, does he not have control over his Instagram? Because as you guys know, Gion revealed to us that he entrusted the company to control his Instagram, as in just have the account. Like basically, he entrusted to them, but so that he doesn't have it on his personal phone. So I wonder if Sean is the same. I don't know. So that's a mystery again. So maybe if that's why his Instagram is not getting updated. So we'll see. Say, hold on. I lost the comment. Oh, okay. Sarah says, by the way, MoWonHae posting pictures with his parents. That's I know is the most precious thing. Let's talk about that 1 second. So if you go to MoWonHae's Instagram, and I'm gonna promote him every single time. MoWonHae Walker is his Instagram. So yesterday, he posted this yesterday, and I was shocked because I mentioned this before. They rarely talk about their family, okay, or even their parents, but MoWonHae wanted to show that he was hanging out with his parents. I was like, this guy is too much for me. Oops. I was about to send him a DM. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Okay, sorry, MoWonHae. No, but I didn't do it, of course. Okay, 1 second. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this also, by the way, he changed his profile picture today. He changed it today. Do you see that? It's a tiger because it's the year of the tiger, the Lunar New Year, in the lunar calendar, and it's a tiger from the Aladdin movie. Did you guys recognize that tiger? It's from the Aladdin movie. So I'm like, MoWonHae, he's yeah. He changed from baby Simba to Jasmine's tiger from Aladdin movie. So adorable. As you guys know, he relates with himself with a tiger. So it's MoWonHae's year, that's for sure. And so he posted these sweet photos with his parents. Look at that. That's his father and mother. Yes, indeed. And they're all wearing masks, which as they should be. And then he posted this selfie of him, MoWonHae, looking cute as ever. And that's his parents there, and his mom trying on a coat, I guess, looking so cute. Yeah, that's him with his father. I just think it's so interesting. Like, he was his parents as well, and MoWonHae were okay to show themselves on his Instagram and show the fans. So hey, that's his mom. I assume she's like working on something. Yeah, that's his mom, and then a selfie with him and his mom. Oh my gosh, too cute. But also the caption on here, he wrote here all in English, goodbye 2021. And then I love you, mom and dad. I really wonder why he wrote in English. And then the ending, and my brother, I miss you. So I wonder if you guys were curious about that. So MoWonHae has a younger brother, but the thing is, I do remember his younger brother is quite young. I think he is 8 years younger than MoWonHae. Like just my guess, because of like when MoWonHae went to his graduation for high school or something. So I just guessed with the years, like he's probably 8 years younger than MoWonHae. So anyways, he's super young, right? And so at this time, if he's 8 years younger than MoWonHae, then that means he's in his early 20s. And that's usually the time Korean men go enlist in the military. So that's my guess why he wrote this, my brother, I miss you, because I do think his younger brother's in the military. Yeah, because that's the normal time guys go to the military. It's just singers and celebrities. They're totally different story. They can go, way later, as you guys know, with male K-pop singers. So anyways, yeah, so I assume that's why, he didn't hang out with his brother because he's in the military and says, I miss you. But we feel the same way with Shawnyu. So Shawnyu and MoWonHae's younger brother enlist in the military around the same time. Kind of crazy, but that's the way it rolls for them. And then later we'll see more MX guys go to the military, as you guys know. Happy 30 years old to Minhyuk, Gion, and Hyungwon. So Hyungwon responded to a fan cafe letter, because this fan was curious, are you 29, Korean age, are you 29 years old or 30 years old? Like, how should I say to my friends how old you are? And so I always assumed, Hyungwon always went by Gion and Minhyuk ages because, they call each other friends. So I always assumed, he must be the same age as them. And so he confirmed in that letter, he's like, this year I am 30 years old. Yeah, so he considers that to himself, I'm 30 years old. And so so congrats to all of them. They're all Korean age, 30 years old. But also if you guys are just curious about the Korean age, but also about Hyungwon, so if you're born in January or February, you could be like a fast birthday where you are the same age as the year before you. So my mom, who's the same birthday as Hyungwon, she also considers herself a fast birthday. So she considers the year before her all the same age, and that's exactly what Hyungwon is. And so that's pretty common with Korean people. But then I did hear, if you're born after 2000, that they stopped the fast birthday. So Hyungwon is basically at the tail end of Korean people doing the fast birthdays. But now, after born 2000, they stop fast birthdays. But then I did see some Korean singers who are like born after 2000, but they still do the fast birthday concept. So in the end, it's up to you, okay? It's up to the person, how they feel they want to be their age. And also because of when they go into school, like all your friends, like how old are they? Then you consider all of that year. I know Korean age system is so confusing. I don't want to explain about it again, but Hyungwon is born January 15, 1994, but he considers himself the same age as Minhyuk and Gion, who are born in 1993. They are all 30 years old. So just want to hopefully stop that confusion for now. So yeah, even Hyungwon, he says he's 30 years old. Why did I get into this topic? I don't know. Okay, let me read your comments. Okay, okay. Um, okay, and then Cherry says her phone wallpaper is OT7. Get out of here, girlfriend. With the saying, in a room full of art, I'd still stare at you. That is so sweet. Do you want to show it to me? I would love to see your phone wallpaper. That is so cute. I used to have OT7 as my phone wallpaper as well, but then yeah, I just I want to switch it every so often. So yeah, so my lock screen is this photo of Gion took when they were at Jeju Island, but it was also the first thing he posted after he like didn't go on SNS for like a month. So that was like just really significant because finally he came back. And if you guys are curious about my regular wallpaper, I decided I decided to put Gion's photo of his phone when it fell in the Monbebe cake. You guys recognize that, right? Yeah, I just thought it was so hilarious. I thought it was one of the most hilarious things. I saw that he accidentally dropped his phone in the cake. Yeah, I still laugh about it as you see. So yeah, I just thought it was so hilarious. And it really looks very pretty. Doesn't it look so pretty? So I really thought, yeah, it looked pretty. And so yeah, ever since Mon Vivid Day, it's been my phone background because I just, it's hilarious and it's pretty. But yeah, I'm waiting for them to like post new photos so I could change my phone background. But if you guys have a recommendation of like good phone backgrounds, yeah, let me know. I would like to use it. Yeah. Sarah says Wano said he watched the Avengers. No way. Good to know. TMI about me. I have never seen the Avengers movies. I know. I'm just not interested. I know, but good to know he watched the Avengers with his family. How sweet. Stephanie says, they're okay, thank goodness. A bit beaten up, but you're okay? Okay. She says she can write to me what happened, and it'll be a crazy MoWonHae story, New Year's Eve edition. I will love to know. So yeah, send that story to me, and then I think I'll save it for the next MoWonHae radio show because I really should go to sleep soon. Yeah. So thank you for letting me know you're okay, and then send in that story. I will love to excuse me, present that story at the next radio show. Sarah says, losing you, Flash. We need no text, no calls. His ways with words is so touching. You guys know exactly what I'm saying. I mean, even Jew Honey as well. His lyrics are always super sweet too. But I think Wano Taste the Cake of like the most touching things I've seen. You guys get me. You guys get me. Sarah says, oh, don't worry. I write just whenever I feel like it. I was hoping you are like that. Okay. And she says, because it makes her happy to write them. That's exactly what I'm saying. So like, yeah, I wasn't sure if like, you felt like was in vain. Like, why am I writing them letters if I'm never gonna get a comment? So I'm like, yeah, you should, don't have that be the reason. So I'm glad you think this way, that you are just happy sending the letters, which is most important. And she says, I never write with the purpose of getting a response. Great to hear. Yeah, even though I wish all of us can get a response, it's very sweet if we could, but it's very rare, as we know. And so yeah, but do keep in mind they do read them, except they don't want to leave a response. If they don't want to leave a response, and what can we do? Yeah, so yeah, just make sure. Yeah, I personally, yeah, I like to write them letters just because the possibility of them reading it, and I just want to express my thoughts to them and my feelings and stuff, and so yeah, Sarah, I believe you're exactly the same as me. So yeah, it's good to hear. Stephanie says, "Gion time." I know. I was so proud. I saw Minhyuk time and Gion time. Woot woot. Stephanie says, yes, it's legal in Sweden. Get out of here. Okay. I should hear how crazy it gets when the clock strikes midnight. I'm sure it is. Now, here's the thing: in USA, it's legal for them to do fireworks. I don't know why, but like every year, yeah, when it's New Year's Day in USA, back in the day when I lived there, I always heard fireworks everywhere. So it's okay. I have that experience, but in Korea, totally different, of course. But I want to assume maybe in Sweden is more crazy than USA. Maybe, but still, I'm very impressed. Yeah, Sweden, you guys go all out. Wow. Sarah says Monster X said many times they spend most of their time together, even during breaks. You can always find them with the other members, and we love to see that. So sweet. I mean, also like even Minya posted this on Fan Cafe as well, that he spent, even though like he wrote that even though he is done with quarantine, but he still stayed at home all day. I'm like, good for you, Minya. It's like they're all just so used to staying at home. And so Gion also said that today, first day of 2022, he woke up but didn't go out. I'm happy to hear that. So yeah, it's just really nice that they can rest even more. I really thought they would be going back to work immediately. So I even wrote that in my letters to them. It's like, oh, are you guys probably working right now? But I hope, since today is January 1st, I hope you guys are able to rest instead. And so I think they confirmed for me they are resting today. So sweet. so sweet. So I'm glad to hear that. Yes, thank you so much. Irura. Sorry, Iruri. Sorry, I was thinking I was saying it wrong. Okay. Thank you for the Korean title. Iruri. Even though that's not really a real Korean word, but I mean, there's just, actually, I don't. Okay, so it's not really a real Korean word. Like it should be iruda, which means like to come true. But then iruri, I guess you wanted to make it come true. I guess no, I guess it's a real Korean word. Okay, never mind. I'm not the best Korean teacher. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's a we might as well just play it right now. I need a break. Okay, so wishing it's still January 1st in Korea, by the way, but hopefully I'll end soon. But wishing that everyone wishes come true in 2022. Let's listen to Uju Sonyo, also known as Cosmic Girls, WJSN. I found it right now. Yeah, Lu Lee, which I don't know the English title for it. Just come true. Okay, and we'll be right back. As you wish. Okay.
설레는 맘 가득해 이 순간 말해줘 다 말해줘 너의 마음 다 overlap 옆에 이루어져 이제도 믿을 만 이렇게 네가 바라는 대로 느낌이 오는 대로 전부 들어줄게 whenever whatever 네 곁에만 있을게 이대로 내 이름을 불러줘 alright 언제나 너를 만나 너갈 거야 해는 아름다운 이 밤 조금씩 물들어가 벅차올라 이루어지길 너의 소원 난 나에게 말해 들어줄게 거짓말 안 해도 흔들리지 않을 손잡아 이루리 라 이루리 라 모두 다 이뤄질 거야 너를 느껴봐 우린 원해 어떤 perfect에서는 그저 찾을 거야 이루리 라 나를 꺼내줘 네가 바라는 건 우리가 말해줘 두만에서 너를 비춰 이루리다 봄같은 낙장 널 비우리다 내 맘을 약속해 이 순간 영원해 이대로 널 향해 빛을 내 이렇게 네가 바라는 대로 꿈꿔왔던 그대로 전부 보여줄게 whenever whatever 이제 내 곁에만 머물러줘 지금처럼 나를 바라봐줘 언제나 우리 함께 할 거야 너의 아름다운 이 밤 조금씩 물들어가 벅차올라 이루어지길 너의 소원 난 나에게 말해 들어줄게 거짓말 안 해도 흔들리지 않을 손잡아 이루리 라 이루리 라 모두 다 이뤄질 거야 너를 느껴봐 우린 원해 어떤 perfect에서는 그저 찾을 거야 이루리 라 두 번 다시는 오지 않아 다른 세계로 너를 던져 변함없어 뛰지만 매번 너의 마음을 내게 보여줘 나를 믿어 저 하늘 위로 날아올라 이루리 라 또 다른 세계로 나를 느껴봐 우리 원해 어떤 perfec에서는 빛을 찾을 거야 이루리 라 보여줄게 이루리 라 우리 언제나 같이 여기
What a catchy song, right? So here's the thing. Starship is terrible at promoting their artists, but they make really catchy songs. So like this is one of Uju Sonyo's best songs. It really is. So good for them. So yeah, they got famous with this song so that in the new year, all you guys, goals and wishes all come true. I sure hope so for all of us. So that's the song to celebrate that. Okay, and now getting back to the comments, so I need to go as quickly as possible. Wish me luck. So Sarah says, I totally agree with you. Sarah says it's sad how Wonho can mention Uju Sonyo and Jokomi and not even his old songs. That's what I'm saying, girlfriend. That's what I'm saying. Why is he so nice to Starship? Like he promoting Starship artists, WJSN, Jokomi, but then he cannot even mention his old songs or anything related to Monster. I know. Wano is just really that sweet of a person. Like, stop being so nice to Starship. They don't deserve you, Wano. Hope Wano knows that. They do not deserve you. You better not renew with them. Seriously. Okay, moving on. Okay, so Rike says, she's behind again. It's all good. She says she loves that Wano did a live before the new year. Me too. It was the best thing to experience. It's also sad that third gen isn't seen at the end of the year shows. Third generation K-pop artists? Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm sure. I thought Red Velvet, they went on SBS Gaio Daejeon, right? Red Velvet. But I don't know anyone else was like, I didn't watch them at all, but what can we do? What can we do? It's okay. Yeah, so I didn't care to watch it since Monster X or Wano wasn't on it anyway. It's okay. Sarah says, our Matthew, that's right, our Matthew. He is a cutie, as we know. So yeah, this tiger year, surely it'll be a great year for all of us as the year of the tiger. Cherry says Juhani's mom is gorgeous. I agree. So like I was actually surprised that Juhani looks this way because he doesn't really look like his parents. Do you guys agree with me? So like his dad has like big eyes. So I was really surprised about that because Juhani's younger brother also has small eyes. So I assumed his parents have small eyes, but no, they don't. Yeah, but Juhani does look most similar to his mom. And he did say this before that his dimples came from his mom. So I assume, excuse me, he looks more like his mom and they have the same smile and stuff. How cute is that? Okay, how cute is that? But here's the thing, children don't always look like their parents. Okay, so I've said this before, I look like my dad, but I don't really look like my mom, which just unfortunate, but it's okay. I look okay thanks to my dad, I guess. But my younger brother, I have a younger brother, he does not look like my mom and dad. He looks like my mom's younger brother and my dad's younger brother. I know, isn't that kind of creepy? But yeah, so it's possible. So maybe Juhani and his brother, maybe they look like the siblings of their parents. So yeah, I wish I could ever show you a picture of my family one day. But my brother, he legit does not look like my brother. Like, yeah, but yeah, yes, I just thought it was interesting to see how their parents look like and how their kids look like. So interesting, yeah. Sarah says, add Cherry. Oh my gosh, yes, she is so beautiful. I know, girlfriends. Yeah. Rim says, yesterday B2B had a fan meeting and all 6 members sang Ilhoon's part. Okay, and I saw a photo. They had a space for him in the choreo. I hope MX could do that. Guys, that blows my mind because Ilhoon, sadly, he is a charged criminal, right? He really did break the law. Now, Wano is 100% innocent, but MX and Wano can never talk about each other or yeah, leave a space for him or nothing. That's why I still hate Starship so much. What exactly do they have against Wano unless they made a deal to like never talk about each other, but who knows what they're threatening them with? That's what I'm saying. So B2B, they're so sweet. They still see Ilhoon as a member and they still are friends with him, I assume. I mean, his crime was doing drugs, so it's not like a super bad crime, not like, anything worse than that, but still doing drugs in Korea is a really, really bad crime. But I wish the best for Ilhoon. I said this before, I don't think he can ever come back as a singer now, but I just wish him the best though. Yeah, and I'm really glad his B2B members are still friends with him. It's really sweet. Yeah. Rike says, I never got written reply by the members, but her friend got one. Your friend is so lucky. And the fact that MX have been responding to Monbebe since forever made her actually get interested in them too. And I need to take care of as a fan. How sweet is that? How sweet is that? I don't know if this is so common with other K-pop groups, but I have liked past K-pop groups a lot, but I never had a platform where I could write them letters and they could possibly send a response to me. So it's the first time with MX I was able to do this, and it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me like how often and how response it's just they're too good. That's not to say they're too good. Yeah, and I'm glad it's making Rike like them. Yeah, glad to see that, as it should. Okay, MX. Once you go MX, you can't go back. In my opinion, okay, they are just too good. Yeah. Rike says, also, Gian is going viral again. Of course he would. Okay, because of okay. I thought going viral because of this photo he posted, but because of the response he gave to a Monbebe. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, so 1 second. So what she's talking about is that Gian left a comment to a Monbebe. So this Monbebe's letter, it was New Year's Day, and she says she was drunk. Okay, so she's writing this drunk letter to him. She's like, oh, Gian, I'm drunk. I just want to tell you I love you, like something like that. Okay, it's just a drunk letter. Okay, and so Gian responds to her. Let me just find it because I can't remember exactly what he said. So So Gion's response back is, oh, he just responded to more letters now. Okay, but we'll deal with it another time. Okay, so okay, yeah. So this person's letter is just like, ah ha ha, I miss you, Gion. And like, Gion is only for me. I love you. Okay, that's her drunk letter. Okay, and so Gion writes back saying, like, the laughing thing in Korean, and says to her, oh, it seems you drank a lot. Yeah, it seems, yeah. Oh, you drank a lot. Okay, so you drank a lot, and then he writes, hurry, go home, and then leave me a response. So like the way he wrote that is like, like send me a text once you get home. That's basically the way that he wrote that. Yeah, I know, he's basically acting like a boyfriend. I know. So it's like, yeah, just making sure that she got home okay. And so the fan like continues the letter saying like, oh my gosh, yeah, I got home okay. And like, oh, it's like her writing is like not comprehensive because she's drunk. Okay, and she's excited that again left a comment, and so she added here like, oh, I really was drunk, I was really drunk, I'm so embarrassed, I want to erase it, but yeah, she got this comment, so I'm okay, thank you for worrying about me, and happy new year. So that's the additional comment she wrote in her letter. How sweet is that? So she wants to erase it, but she has this great memory though, so that's really nice. So yeah, so Gion getting viral with them because he basically is acting like a boyfriend. That's basically it. Yeah, we already know this about Gian. I roll my eyes because it's just very typical of him. Okay, I love him, of course I do, but it's just very, very typical of him, as we know. Yeah, so no surprise. Yeah. So anyway, so moving on. Rike says, "Wait, Gian without a shirt on?" Yes. Okay. Yes, you saw that right. Do I need to show it again? So, but just in case you guys don't have fan cafe access, yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you guys. So okay. 1 second. I'm just so conservative. I like, I love this guy, but I'm so conservative. I'm just like, why are you showing yourself like this? So yeah. I mean, yeah, you can see that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Um. Okay, Sarah says, I was thinking about mentioning B2B too. I love them so much. I'm glad. I love B2B too. They're all such funny, great songs, great singers. But yeah, I always wish Ilhun and B2B, they're all, I'm sure they'll still always be together and just so sweet. Okay. Together as friends, I mean, yeah, so sweet. Sarah says, as you wish is the English title. Sarah, you read my mind all the time. But yeah, I just remember when they said as you wish in the song, I'm just like, that's the title. Yeah. Yeah, you're too sweet. Thank you as always for psychic ability. Yeah. Sarah says, Rika, yes, you saw correctly. And then Gion's undercut says, Gion's undercut, hi, happy new year, Gion's undercut. She says, hi, I've been busy in the kitchen. Wow. Okay, but have been listening to me. Okay, and happy new year to everyone. You you go, buddy. You must be a good cook, but you go, buddy. I'm here. I'm cheering you on, and thank you for joining and listening in. Rike says Shanu is literally a grandpa. That's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying. She says, I'm sure that he is thinking of us, but doesn't post anything. That's exactly what I'm saying. I think Shanu mentioned this before. So you guys know he's an only child, but I think he was raised by his grandparents for a long time. So I think that's why he has this personality and why he acts this way. Is that he's copying his grandparents. That's honestly why I think he's like this. He has no siblings. So he's legit like a grandpa, exactly. So yeah, so I feel like it's just very typical of him, but surely in 2022 we'll hear from him sometime. Okay, surely. Come on, Shanu, if you're watching me, come on. Okay, so yeah, we'll still wait, of course. Waiting as long as it takes. Yeah. Gian's undercut says, what's that about Gian without a shirt? Gion's undercut. I know you're listening, but I don't know if you saw it. But I've shown it 2 times already. But it's on Fan Cafe. If you have access to Fan Cafe, he posted it. He just, I don't know. I feel like sometimes he likes the attention. I mean, he must know, like, if he posts that photo, he's gonna get attention. Everyone's gonna like go crazy about it, right? But I'm the opposite. I'm, again, a rare Gion bias fan, as you guys know. Like, yeah, I mean, he looks fine. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I guess it's just not my type of thing, just to, wanting the attention and stuff. But he's a singer, of course they want attention. So yeah, just not my cup of tea. But anyways, I still love him. Don't get me wrong, I still love him. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Yeah, Sarah says Fan Cafe, and then Gion's undercut says, oh wow, thanks. Oh, Oh wow, thanks. Don't have fan cafe, but I'll search on Twitter. I'm sure you can say it on Twitter, but also I hope you were able to see it when I randomly showed it here. But if ever you can see the screen, let me know if you still need to see it. Sarah says, oh yeah, it's all over Twitter. That's why I assume. Yeah, yeah. And then Sarah says, by the way, did you watch today's I love watching him painting. Of course I did, Sarah. So he said it in his V Live on New Year's Eve. He said on his V Live, oh, today, which is January 1st, he said today at 8 p.m., there's going to be a new Ohoho video. And I'm like, yay, okay, I'll look forward to it. So yeah, I was waiting for it and then watched it. And it's so cute, of course. His drawing skills are so good. But then he said he wasn't really satisfied with his drawing. But then I felt like at the end, he loved it. He drew a black cat, but it's supposed to be a black tiger. So if you guys don't know about the lunar calendar, like each zodiac also has like a color and like a type of zodiac. So basically this black tiger, it only comes every 60 years. I know every 60 years this type of tiger arrives. So that's why they always say like what kind of tiger is it, because this special tiger only arrives every 60 years. And that's why in Korea they have a big party when you turn 60 years old, because that's the animal that you were born in, you know. So we won't know our animal, sorry, we won't experience our animal that we were born in until we turn 60 years old. I know, right? So anyway, so yeah, so that's why they always like say like what kind of zodiac year is it? And so this year it is the black tiger. Yeah, and so he drew like a black cat, and again was so adorable. And I love seeing him paint and just him being like goofy as always. So yeah, of course I saw it. It was super, super cute. Yeah. Gian's undercut says, "Oh, it's another face mask photo." Yeah. And she loves those. I'm glad you do. I don't super hate them. I'm just like, I don't know. It just makes me roll my eyes all the time. Again, I know I'm a black sheep. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I got your typo, Sarah. And then Gian's undercut says, "I find Jew Honey has his mom's eyes, though, even if his are small." I was noticing that. Yeah, the eyes do seem similar, but just Jew Honey's is a little bit smaller. Yeah, but he definitely looks more like his mom. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Stephanie says, Matthew 100 got that right. I thought he had a few similarities with his parents, maybe not as copy as paste as you. Yes, Stephanie's legit copy and paste, yeah, but definitely saw similarities with him and his mom. I agree. So cute. I have to agree. So cute. Where did I leave off? Yeah. But yeah, anyways, I think it's actually rare to be copy and paste your parents. Am I right, guys? Like, I think Stephanie is a rare exception because I am not copy and paste my parents. The thing is, I just look like the female version of my dad. But then again, now that my dad is like aging and I'm aging, I don't think we look that similar anymore. But I definitely look more like him instead of my mom. But I don't really look like my siblings. I have an older sister and younger brother. We all look like we come from different families, you know? So, one day if I get their permission, I'll show you guys a picture of my family and then you guys will agree with me. But yeah, but I think it's more common that the kids don't really look like their parents, right, guys? I think so. Yeah, so Jew Honey, I feel like that's very common, and he still looks beautiful, as we know, right? He's still such a beautiful person, and thank you to his parents that made such a beautiful child. Yes. Sarah says B2B had a concert yesterday. I still can't believe they're having concerts in Korea. Anyways, and B2B kept hinting at Ilhoon by leaving a space for him, covering his parts. They didn't re-record any songs. Get out of here. Putting up 7 fingers, and there are more. Wow. And then Sarah says, B2B are not scared of Cube whatsoever, as they shouldn't be. Eun Gwang, who is the leader of B2B, he's a director at Cube Entertainment. So I would like to believe they could really do whatever they want. Okay, so that's the way it should be. Okay, yeah, you're not scared of them, and they have nothing against Ilhoon. That's so sweet. Okay, that's the way it should be. But Starship is doing something with 101 MX. That's all I can tell with what's going on between them. So, 10, please stop supporting Starship. Well, yeah, we have to wait and see whatever happens with MX. But yeah, I know that's the way it should be. But yeah, I know. With B2B, that's what I'm saying. With B2B situation, like why MX guys weren't like that. Yeah, again, you guys get what I'm saying. Okay, I'm like losing my mind. It's almost midnight, by the way. So once it's midnight, you guys can see me rip the next page then. So maybe it's okay. I wait until midnight, but I'm trying to go as fast as possible. So 1 second. Rike says Gion's letter touched and impressed her. I agree. Thank you for explaining deeper meanings. I'm so happy to do so. Yes. Yeah, I mean, if ever you guys ever want to learn Korean, I do recommend it so you could really know the true meaning of what they say. But learning a new language is so difficult. I understand. So that's why I really hope there are like better translators out there who really know both languages and really explain it better. Because I was so shocked when I was seeing people on Twitter who are translators for MoWonHae, and like they say that the translation is fine. I'm like, no, it's not. So like I was just very confused about that. So But yeah, but I'm very happy to explain, and hopefully in the future we get better translators in the future would be nice. Stephanie says, okay, just finished writing the story slash rant. It's all good. You'll send it when I read this, but wait for the next live since you should go to bed soon. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Sadly, I need to go to bed soon, but thank you for your understanding. Next, more one hit live for real, for real. I'm gonna read your story for real. Yeah, I got your typo. Yeah. Cherry says, I'm definitely right. Once you stand Monster X and 1, there is no going back. That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, unless you have some kind of weird thing that happened that makes you want to leave them, because I know it has happened to some fans. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know how it's possible, but yeah, I personally do believe once you stand it, you can't go back. And also, right now, oh my gosh, it is midnight. It's midnight here in Korea. Okay, January 2nd. Welcome to a new day in Korea. So I have now been officially 24 hours in the new year. Yeah, so yeah, you guys able to join me on January 2nd. And now let's see what the new page is. How exciting. I mean, I technically showed this already when I was unboxing, but yeah, January 2nd, we see lovely Shanu with lovely flowers as like handsome as ever, as we know. Yes. So nice to see Shanu on January 2nd for the calendar, but when will we see Shanu make any kind of appearance on social media? That is a mystery until whenever that is. So yay, Shanu for January 2nd. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Gian's undercut says she saw it. Okay, yeah. I'm sure you liked it. I'm sure you liked it. So do enjoy it. Rike says fireworks are only allowed on New Year's Eve where she is. That's really interesting. They banned selling them this and last year because they wanted to prevent gatherings, which is really smart to do that. She also went to the fireworks festival at Han River in 2019. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember if that's the one that I went to as well. 2019? Did I go in 2019? Really? No. No, I feel like I went in 2018. Was it 2019? No, I feel like I went 2018. I feel like it. It would have been so crazy. We went to the same event, Rike, and like we didn't know each other at the time, but we were actually there at the same time. But for some reason, I don't think it was 2019 because 2019 was when Wano left Monster X. So I feel like I feel like that summer. I don't think I went to go see fireworks. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. But anyways, how interesting. You were here in 2019, but sadly I don't think we crossed paths. But glad that you saw it because yeah, the fireworks festivals in Korea when they actually it's really really nice. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, it's really nice. Sarah says if Shanu won't post, Gion will post a selfie of him one of these days. Sarah, you're exactly right. As the new Bebe president, Gion, I'm sure he will one day, right? Let's hopefully trust in Gion. Okay, let's not trust in Shanu anymore. This guy, I don't know when we'll see him again, but maybe surely we will trust in Gion one day that he will post something about Shanu. Yes, I hope so. Sarah, that's a good point. Yes, let's hope so. Gian's undercut says, I think Gian and also some of the other members enjoy flirting with such pictures. I didn't think about that. Since they don't get to have normal relationships, as we know, at least openly. Yes, at least, yeah. Like other men their age, and I'm okay with that. I see Gian's undercut. You just made me see this in a completely new light. Wow. I always appreciate your thought. Kian's undercut always helps me with so many things. I really appreciate you, buddy. Wow, I did not think about that. So that's a good point. That's why it makes me think Gian surely doesn't have a girlfriend, right? Because he really, if he does have a girlfriend, but he's doing all these things, that makes no sense to me, Like his girlfriend would be so mad at him. Yeah, doing that in a flirtatious way because you know what, this is really so typical of a single man that he would do something like this. That's such a good point. Yeah, and so that's why he would want the attention because he can't. Yeah, okay, wow, and yeah, but you are okay with that. Yeah, you know what, I should try and be okay with it too. Yeah, he's just being a normal boy, and he just turned 30 years old, as I just said, so he needs to enjoy being 30 sexy. As you guys know, the Korean thing, they do now because of the song. When after you turn 30, you're now a 30 sexy person. So maybe that's his debut of being a 30 sexy person, which indeed it was a very sexy photo. So he is proudly embracing it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll try and get used to it. Yeah, I'll try and get used to it. Yeah, you know what? This is way better. This is way better to deal with anyway. Yeah, I need to like stop thinking, negatively. Yeah, it's fine because I'm sorry to mention this, but he will go to the military soon. So I would of course take his half naked photos. So I would of course take his half naked photos than none at all. Okay, so yeah, so good point. Good point. Okay, if you guys haven't seen it already, let's show it again. Okay, I'll try and like be more accepting of it. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. He's totally fine. Yeah, he's totally fine. Just super risque. All right. He's like being flirtatious. That's right. That's right. It's fine. It's fine. So thank you, Gian, for sharing yourself to us. That's very sweet of you. Okay, okay. Yeah, so anyways, Gion's undercut. You're helping me think of it differently. So thank you. Thank you again. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Rike says, but the new year isn't introduced properly to her if there is not a single firework. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm just so used to it now since in Korea we don't do fireworks. But yeah, if you guys ever decide to move to Korea or if you ever decide to spend New Year's here, it's quiet. It's just quiet unless you just watch, the end of the year shows together with your family and friends. But yeah, it's so quiet in Korea. But we make it a big deal when it's Lunar New Year though. So Lunar New Year, we get 3 days off. You go with your family and like do fun things together and like, eat a lot. So yeah, Lunar New Year, which this year is on February 1st, almost exactly one more month from now. So like that's definitely a bigger celebration in Korea. But there's still no fireworks or anything, but still it's like definitely a lot bigger in terms of celebrating. Yeah, yeah. Sarah says, for him, okay, for Wano not being used to draw with brushes, he did so well. I agree. And he really had a deep meaning behind his drawing. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And that's Wano for you. That's Wano for you. Not only showing how talented he is, but also that he always has like deep meaning in everything he does. As we know, he's such a sweetie pie. As we know. Sarah says, correction, B2B had a fan meeting, not a concert. Okay, good to know. Fan meeting is a little bit better than a concert with COVID restrictions. So that's actually good to know. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, it's all good. Sarah says, oh, and even SM showed old footage of EXO at today's SM Town Live with past members. Starship could never. Sarah, girlfriend. So I did watch it. I actually did watch it. Like, I just saw it like recommended to me on YouTube. I'm like, might as well. It's a free online concert. I'll just watch it. And so I watched it, but I didn't notice the EXO things. They showed past members in the old footage and stuff. Yeah, Starship could never. Starship try so hard to not show Wano in anything. That's ridiculous. Okay, but with EXO guys, because I used to be an EXO fan, the EXO guys who left, they actually sued SM. They sued SM and they won their lawsuit. Like, SM should hate them. They should, but they still kept them in old footage. Come on. That's something. That is something. So yeah, Starship could never. We already know this. Yeah. Let's move. But also, I wanted to comment about the SM Town Live. If you guys saw it, I wanted to comment on it, but I totally. I was thinking how crazy it was. Like their concept is about the universe thing, which as you guys know, Universe app exists, but then their concept as well is a cultural universe. I'm like, why is everyone all into the universe thing? Like, are they all copying each other? But I think it's so crazy. SM as well is doing a universe thing, so each artist has a planet as well. I'm like, are you kidding me? So like, yeah. So I don't know if they copy Universe app. I don't know, but I mean, who knows? Okay, and then there's a new girl group of like aespa, Red Velvet, Girls' Generation, and BoA. They made a new girl group like that's like Super M, but this one is called Girls on Top, also known as GOT. And I'm like, are they really gonna be calling themselves GOT, which is like very similar to GOT7, but GOT7 doesn't exist anymore? I'm just like, I don't know. It's just SM doesn't really do original things, in my opinion. It's just really, really weird. But anyways, but that Girls on Top, they rocked it. They were really good. I don't know. Yeah, just SM concept. Yeah, I was never into it. Like the last, SM artist I liked was EXO, and then after that, I'm just like SM is a very, very weird company. But I do think was very smart of them to do an online concert and showcasing all these things, and they get lots of money from it. YouTube views, they get so much money from it. So I'm like, good for them. But I do think that's very clever to do free concert online stream like that. But I want, doesn't BTS company do that? Hype? I think they do that too, but I think you pay for it. But anyways, yeah. So I just thought it was very interesting. Just thought it was very. If you guys have any comments on it, let me know. But I did think was very interesting watching it. Stephanie says new page. When that was like, yeah, when I ripped a new page. Yes, yes, that is right. Yes, thank you for celebrating with me the new page of me ripping it. Gian's undercut says Shanu, that's right. January 2nd is lovely. Shanu with flowers, so cute. Sarah says our handsome Nunu got that right. Stephanie with Nunu and Hearts got that right. Gian's undercut says, haha, yes, he's being 30, sexy, flirty. That's exactly right. I should have known. Yeah, once they turn 30, they gonna like, yeah, bring it up a notch. Of course they would. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, makes sense. Yeah. By the way, I'm now Korean age 33. Yeah, if you guys are aware of like Korean ages, I explained it briefly yesterday, but on January 1st, that's when we turn a new age, not on our actual birthday. So yeah, I'm now Korean age 33. Still kind of weird to think about, but yeah, yes, it's weird. But I'm glad to have more MX guys who are also in 30s just like me. So I feel like yeah, welcome to the 30s club. It's all good. Sarah says if we mentioned relationships, I think Dispatch did not mention a new couple today, right, guys? Dispatch didn't reveal didn't reveal a couple today, and I am happy they didn't. It was kind of weird to see people anticipating the reveal. Many people would be anticipating because they do it all the time, but they didn't do it last year and they didn't do it this year. So interesting. Is it because of COVID they couldn't catch anyone dating? That's honestly what I think is why that's happening. But thank you for COVID. 2 years in a row they don't ruin anyone's dating secrets. So I'm happy. I'm happy. That's really good to know. Thank you, Sarah, for letting me know. Sarah says 10 is 30 cutie, like he said in his life. That's right. Now, I'm sure you know about this, Sarah, but like he should have been 30 last year. I'm sure he was, but then also I still kind of want to believe he's born in 1992. So yeah, but he still needs to like say that his birthday is 1993, of course, because that's what is written in his by Starship. But I'm pretty sure his Korean age is 31 or possibly 32, in all honesty. But we can never know. Just wait until he leaves Starship, and then finally we know his real birthday and his real age. Yeah, because Sistar, 3 out of 4 members in Sistar, they had fake birthdays. Yeah, I know that's crazy, right? So yeah, I still think 10. Yeah, anyways, yeah. Lulu says, Lulu, happy to see you here. I was wondering if I'll see you here. Hi again, Lulu. She says, hi. First, shirtless 10. Why do you mention this first? Okay, so yeah, first shirtless 10. Then shirtless V from BTS, right? Okay. And now shirtless Gion. Okay. Okay. And she says quarantine brings out the sexy or what? I guess so. I guess so. So are you so shirtless 10? Are you mentioning about his Instagram photo? I wasn't sure if he was shirtless or not. Let me show you guys. I personally wasn't sure. So 1 second. By the way, his Instagram profile picture is still a dog. I'm still very curious why he still kept it like that. So are you talking about this? Is that him shirtless? I mean, it looks like he's shirtless, but it's a shadow. So I wasn't sure. Do you think he is really? Okay, but anyways, yeah. Okay, but moving on. But also, welcome Lulu. Happy New Year again. But yeah, quarantine brings out their sexiness. I guess so. They're so used to being in quarantine. I'm glad they're still resting today. But yeah, they're right. I don't know. Something's doing something to them after turning 30 and after quarantine. It's doing something to them, that's for sure. Gian's Undercut says, since you guys are talking about EXO's old members and B2B's Ilun, I can't help but mention that I was a bit triggered today when Jellyfish posted drawings on Vic's Instagram with only 5 members. First off, I used to be a Vix fan as well. Yeah, I was all over the place, but I know Vix, and so what? What are you talking about? So, okay, wait, that's right. Hongbin left. That's right, Hongbin left. Drawings without Hongbin. Yeah, I felt triggered and had to mention OT6. Of course, mention it anytime. Many K-pop groups, as we know, they all are changing, right? But yeah, if I remember correctly, Hongbin decided to leave, or did Jellyfish fire him? I don't know what exactly is the real story about it, but they did Jellyfish say that Vix is only 5 members now? Like, did they never say that before? But then they just confirmed it now with this drawing that's really only 5 members. So sad. But also, what's going on with Hongbin? Like, I remember, like, he just had that scandal because he was like drunk and then when he was doing a live stream or something, which is really not good to do. Why did he do that? But yeah, I don't know, like, if that really makes you fired or leave a group. But Let me know, Gion's Undercut. Let me know. I do want to know the whole story. Sarah says they showed Mama, yeah, Mama EXO's debut song, "Love Me Right," etc. As a Shawa, yeah, Shiny fan. She was sad. She didn't get any interaction between the Shiny members. I was sad about it too, but as you know, Taemin is in the military, so I guess they didn't want to do a Shiny stage when there's only the three members. I mean, they could do it, but then maybe they just didn't want to like have to. They didn't have time to like adjust to it or like change, the choreography and then who's gonna do Taemin's part. So I assume that's why Shiny members they only did solo stages. But hopefully soon we'll see Shiny all together doing something. I hope so. Yeah. Oh yeah. She said I wanted to see them together. You want to? Of course, of course, of course. I used to be a Shiny fan. I mentioned this before. I used to be a Shiny fan. So yeah, I was disappointed. Not disappointed, but I also was kind of expecting it. Yeah, that they wouldn't do a Shiny group thing because of Temmie missing. So I know, I agree. But hey, I really approve of them. The first song, the first performance in the SM Town live concert, it was Rising Sun by TVXQ. That I love that song so much. Who are my oldie K-pop fans here? If you don't know Rising Sun, I should probably play it. Okay, Rising Sun by TVXQ. And so I don't know if that was their first time performing it as two members, but they performed it so well as two members. Like that's how good TVXQ is. Dongbang Shingi in Korean. They're so good. Okay, just I was so impressed. So yeah, just Dongbang Shingi. They take the cake. I just felt it was a very good choice to start with Rising Sun. Stephanie says, oof, I feel kind of sore all over now. Oh dear, oh dear. I specifically only hurt the arm and leg, but I feel like I pulled something since it feels like an annoying exercise pain. Buddy, do you need to go to the hospital? Sometimes you do have to go to the hospital. Are you sure you're okay? Are you sure? Okay, okay, Sarah says jellyfish is all about erasing Vix as six. How dare they? How dare they? Guillaume's undercut says happy 33, Chrissy. Thanks. Hearing you say 33 is making me like, oh my gosh, like now I understand Guillaume's feeling, like, telling us our real age. Yeah, but thank you. You know what? I'm still young, right? I'm still young. It's only 33, but I definitely want to accomplish like goals that I have as a 33-year-old. I still wish I could get married soon, but that can't really come so easily, especially during COVID. But thank you, and I wish all you guys too happy birthday. Since if you guys go by Korean age, I say happy birthday to all you guys. You just grew 1 year older based on Korea system. But yes, but thank you, Gian's Undercut. You're too sweet. Gian's Undercut says at Sierra, yeah, just like Starship with Wano. Yeah, and then Stephanie says, oh right, so she's 26 Korean age now. Oh girlfriend, yes, yeah. Yes, you are, but you're still young, girlfriend, okay? Still super young. Okay. Lulu says, yes, she found it weird that Shiny members did solos. Yeah, Minnow performed Heartbreak. Yeah, that's not his first solo song, but like his recent solo song. And then that song is Growing on You. It's a catchy song. I agree, yeah. Sarah says, Hype/Big Hit did a live concert today. I felt like they always did one for like New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, don't they? But I do remember you have to pay a ticket to see it, right? I know they did last year and it was a paid concert, yeah. And people compared between SM Town Live and Big Hit Concert, but I don't know if they did one today. Actually, I don't know if they did, because I didn't see people talk about it on Twitter, so I guess not. Maybe they didn't decide to do one today. Well, because 3 BTS members have COVID. So actually now I want to believe maybe they canceled it because those 3 members who have COVID, I don't know if they're still in quarantine. They might still be in quarantine. So sad for BTS. Like, guys, I really hope MX don't go to USA. Okay, if BTS members, who apparently are super careful, apparently, like MX also keeps saying they're super careful, but if 3 BTS members caught COVID, who's to say that MX won't if they decide, to go to the world tour? But we'll still wait and see. We still don't know if it's gonna get canceled or not, but just really hope MX guys don't catch COVID, please. Yeah. Sierra says at Gion's Undercut, yeah, jellyfish or just like Starship. My gosh, Gion's Undercut says Hongbin said he left voluntarily. But just like we suspect in Wano's case, I doubt it was really that voluntary. That's exactly what I was thinking when you said that. In retrospect, yes, because singers, they don't usually have a say in these things. They honestly don't. It's the company's final decision at the end, okay? As you guys know, yeah, with Wano, like they would always say like in the statement, like, oh, the singer decided to leave. BS. total BS. Like maybe they wanted maybe, but the final decision is by the company. Okay, a company doesn't listen to the singer just because you want to leave. We're gonna make you leave. What kind of K-pop company says that or wants to do that? Okay, so like the final decision is always the company and not really what the singer wants. So that's why I find that I find that suspicious too. And so he voluntarily left, which means that he ended the contract with Jellyfish, right? Isn't that what it means? Lulu says no. The SM Town was totally pre-recorded. That's the thing. It was totally pre-recorded. Yeah, yeah. I didn't mean that it was recorded live. But it happened. It aired January 1st, but it was all pre-recorded. All the stages were pre-recorded. Yeah, yeah. Sarah says Hongbin had a controversy related to his live streaming drunk. Yeah, yeah, and some things happened, and then he had to leave. Yeah, yeah. Gian's Undercut says Hongbin did a drunk gaming stream. Okay, okay, on his Twitch account as a celebration of his anniversary streaming on Twitch. Okay, I believe a drunk stream was also something his fans asked for, but not sure. Okay. Oh, that's really a touchy subject. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's really touchy. I mean, as you guys remember, like MX, when they do some variety shows, like when they went on that vacation, the vacation in a Korean, like a Korean place. If you guys remember, I forgot what it's called, like going on vacation, but they show themselves drinking some alcohol, but they don't ever show themselves drunk. That's the thing. So you could of course drink alcohol, but you just should never be drunk. Yeah, but oh, that's really tricky. Okay, and then Sarah says Shiny wasn't even together for the Hope song. I know, I saw that. I was wondering. Yeah, Rising Sun made her emotional because she is used to it as a 5-member song. Yeah, but nobody can touch TVXQ when it comes to vocals and performances. That's exactly what I mean. Yeah, I was wondering that even in the Hope song. So like the Girls' Generation, Taeyeon and Hyoyeon, they were also separated. Yeah, Shiny guys were separated. Super Junior, I can't remember. Super Junior was together, right? Yeah, but yeah, I was wondering why they were separated. Shiny, yeah. I don't know. We can never know, guys. It's really, really weird. What's going on in SM in the Gwangya? If you guys are curious, Gwangya, that literally means the wilderness. So SM made it as their word because they have said it so many times in their songs as lyrics. So they took on that word Gwangya, which means wilderness. And so yeah. Anyways, just FYI, they did not make up that word. It's a real word, but they decided to own it now, as in you welcome to the wilderness, welcome to the Gwangya. Yeah. Anyways, Gian's Undercut says, but because he was drunk, he of course did not watch out what he was saying exactly and made some comments that came off as rude. Okay, but also he was misunderstood with other comments that were spread. Man, that sucks. Man, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know if that's really strong enough to kick you out of the group though, but Jellyfish could be that bad. I think Jellyfish is just as bad as Starship. I think Sally maybe from that they decided to kick him out. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I forgot to comment back on Sarah that I was emotional about Rising Sun. I totally agree with you. No one can touch their voice and performances. I agree. Yeah, Rising Sun. I agree with you. Rike says, by the way, she is seeing a few airplanes in the evening sky when the sun is setting, and it makes you want to travel, girlfriend. I really was hoping 2022 we could finally all travel overseas, but now I don't know anymore. I really don't know. Like COVID is really something else, as you guys know. It's something else. Even though most of us are vaccinated, but there are many countries out there who are not vaccinated, and that's how these variants happen. So yeah, it just makes me wonder, when will this all end? I don't know. And I really want to visit my hometown USA soon, but of course I can't yet until it's safer. But yeah, I feel you. By the way, I need to take a break, okay? And I really need to end soon, but just because, like, and I also want to finish, what is going on with Vix. So I feel like listening to a Vix song, okay? So I said I was gonna listen to Rising Sun. Maybe that could be the ending song. But anyways, my favorite Vix song, for us, it seems like there are lots of Vix fans here. Starlight, isn't that the fandom name, Starlight? But anyways, my favorite Vix song is Error. Do you guys like that song? I really like that song. So I forgot when it came out, but it's just when I first heard it, I'm like, this is such an amazing song. So, and I still like it to this day. So anyways, we'll listen to Error by Vix, and then I'll be right back. Oh, just connect, please. Why you're not connecting? Okay.
어쩔 수 없었어 어렸어 모든 감정을 지웠어 너에서 지울 수 없어서 난 많이 안쓰러워서 이대로 살면 돼 숨 쉬면 돼 살아있기만 하면 돼 왜 안 돼 내가 괜찮다는데 내가 이겨도 나는데 가을 같은 날에 내가 두려워서 숨 쉬고 밥을 먹는 채로 그냥 버티기만 해 버티고 싶었어 내 손에 내 가슴을 쥐고 나를 위한 삶을 선택했어 나를 놓치기 싫어 나를 더 만지기 싫어 끝나도 끝나지 않는 기억에 이길 자신 난 없어 사랑 같은 건 한 사람 내겐 거짓말 이젠 널 있는 나를 지켜봐 그 눈도 바로 끄고 넌 절대 날 잊지 마 넌 나를 지우지 마 심장이 쫄뚝거리다 이 길의 끝은 여기다라고 단정 짓고 숨만 먹어 내리쉬고 나서는 깊은 한숨을 내쉬며 가슴에 그녀를 다 찢겨 소리 없는 비명을 지르다가 이리저리 떠다니는 잔상을 주워 남아있는 꽃들은 하늘 위로 불러봐 나를 놓치기 싫어 나를 더 만지기 싫어 끝나도 끝나지 않는 기억에 이길 자신 난 없어 사랑 같은 건 한 사람 내겐 거짓말 이젠 널 있는 나를 지켜봐 그 눈도 바로 끄고 넌 절대 날 잊지 마 다시 만났어 울었어 뭔가 잘못돼버렸어 가슴이 기억하고 있어 전부 그대로였어 햇빛에 꽃이 없어 너를 잡으면 꿈속에 꿈보다 깊은 이곳을 벗어날 자신이 없어 있는 데는 건 전부 남겨진 나의 거짓말 가슴에 다시 번지는 얼굴 전부 다 아픈 것 같아 그리운 것 같아 그리운 것 같아
What a good song. I hope if you guys like didn't hear the song before, I hope you guys like it, but that's my favorite Vic song. And then I looked up when it was released, October 2014. 8 years ago. I mean, 7 years ago, but 2014. This was before MX debuted. Can you guys believe it? I did not think that song was that old, but yeah. Yeah, but VIX is an old group. I should remember that. But yeah, I need to read you guys comments because you guys are telling me the whole story of what happened to Hongbin. So let me read this all now. So 1 second. Okay, so he did the drunk Twitch stream, and so he misunderstood with other comments that were spread online, and fans of other fandoms attacked him for it for many months. So I guess the company might have made him leave. Okay, this is all by Gian's Undercut. Okay, Gian's Undercut continues. Hongbin apologized, but you know how netizens can be. Of course, I know how netizens can be. So let me read this whole story, and then I'll give my comments. Stephanie, okay. Let me read your comments later. So I'm gonna finish the whole Hongbin story first. Hongbin said something that was considered rude towards SHINee and other groups. Yeah. Gian's Undercut says, I believe he talked about SHINee's choreography for a song. Yes, and how it could have been better. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to excuse him. Some things he said were in fact rude, and he should have apologized. Okay. Gian's Undercut says, but I feel that after he apologized and admitted to saying wrong things, that he shouldn't have he should have gotten the chance to do better and get a second chance of being a singer. Right. And then she says, Game's undercut. So I don't think that his punishment should be not being a singer ever again. I'm just against immediate cancel culture. That's all. Girlfriend. Yeah. And then Sarah says, yeah, he talked about everybody, Shiny song everybody, and called it lousy or something like that. And also talked about hitting the choreographer of Infinite's Be Mine song. Hitting the choreographer or hitting on the choreographer. Both. I mean, hitting it is worse actually. Okay. Gian's Annika says, yes, so he was definitely out of line with his comments and needed to apologize for it. No question about it. Okay. Sarah says, I was having mixed emotions when it happened because Shiny, Vix, and Infinite are all groups that she loves and everything was a mess. Okay. Gian's Underka says, yeah, I was really angry at Hongbin also for doing something so stupid. Sarah says, yes, he had to apologize because honestly his comments were out of line. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to see, did I go through the whole, okay. Oh, okay, but then Lulu adds, was it because he insulted seniors? Okay, he left in 2020 to enlist, so he may be out. Yeah, he's maybe coming out of military in 2022 and see what happens to him. She only knows him from Cool Love Pepsi CF with Hyungwon. I totally forgot that he did that project with Hyungwon. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Hongbin actually did something for Pepsi with Hyungwon. Yeah. So Sarah says Hongbin said he will hit the choreographer of Be Mine. Okay. So I just wanted to get the whole story out of the way first about what happened to Hongbin. Okay, so thank you so much for letting me know. I only knew about the drunk thing, but I didn't know about his bad comments. That's really tricky. So I'm just trying to get into the perspective of like, the Korean company and the Korean fans and netizens, as you guys know, are heartless when it comes to these things. So here's the thing. This reminds me of an incident that happened with Irene from Red Velvet. If you guys know her, Irene was shown like in a fan cam. Someone uploaded this fan cam of her being, rude. She's just like acting like she owns the place or like acting rude, just, yeah. So I always thought that Irene was that kind of person, but like it got to the point where like people are like, wow, she is really, really a mean, bad person. With a crappy personality, like is SM gonna, release a statement like this is really like, and so people were saying like she should leave the group. Like, what's her problem? Why does she have such a bad personality? But then SM did nothing. Irene never left Red Velvet, as you guys know, but she still carries this reputation. Like people won't forget that, we saw that you have such a crappy personality. And so I'm pretty sure she lost some fans, but also maybe some fans of hers don't care. And also SM doesn't care. So I don't know what SM has with Irene, but they didn't release anything to defend her. Just left it be, just ignored it. And I'm like, okay, interesting. And so with Hongbin's case, it definitely showed more, yeah. So he was drunk and he said these terrible things, but again, he was drunk. But then also it kind of revealed his true personality, because he's drunk, he's being honest with what he's saying. And so of course he would say things that are a mistake, but then also keep in mind he's drunk. And so you kind of are more honest, And so I think that also could be why it was seen as really bad. Like this is honestly what he thinks, and that now it's out in the open. So his reputation got ruined for that because of, he's honestly thinking these ways about seniors. Like people, yeah, Infinite and Shiny are his seniors. Yeah. And so can't believe, like, it's the worst thing you can do to talk badly about any singer, but for a senior, especially Shiny and Infinite are like one of the top K-pop groups out there. That just sadly ruined for him a lot. That really did ruin for him a lot. I do believe in second chances though. It's not like he did a crime. He just sadly just showed this really honest and kind of rude side of him. But personality is a lot for a singer. That's the thing. If you ever show that you have a terrible personality, that could really ruin you just for your career as a singer. Like you can't. How can people like you if you have a bad personality? So yeah, I think, maybe the netizens were really, really hard on him. And then it's like, like how, it's really, really hard to like look past this. I have to admit, just coming from the fans and people perspective in Korea, at least, like that's really, really hard to look past, like, American singers or like, just non-Korean singers in general. Like, like you guys know, like some singers out there, they have bad personalities, but they can still do great songs. Like Kanye West, for example. We all know Kanye West is kind of weird, but he still is a successful singer, you know? So in Korea it's definitely a lot stricter here, definitely. And so if you show that side of yourself. Yeah, so I assume you for Hongbin's sake, maybe he's like, I should stop being a singer because the hate will always come at him sadly. I assume maybe I wanna hope it was the best decision for him. I hope so. But I do want to believe he could still have a chance of being a singer because I think there are some K-pop singers out there who have this bad personality. Jay Park is an example. Jay Park doesn't have a good reputation, not honestly, but he still does okay. But then I haven't seen him do a new song. And then I just saw the news that he stepped down as being CEO from his company. I don't know what's happening with Jay Park now, but I want to assume Hongbin can still be okay, but definitely can't be as popular as how he originally was. So I wish him luck. He's still young. He's gonna finish his military first, and then I wish him the best. That's it. So I wish him the best. So that's my 2 cents on it, and like how I think about with the Korean society about it. Um, yeah. I want to believe he could still come back, but it would just take some time, and like he hopefully will find the right people that can promote him well, and that he won't be as popular as he used to be. But I think he could still be okay. But this reputation will carry with him for the rest of his life. That's the thing. Korean people will never forget. All right. So even with Irene from Red Velvet, it still comes up every so often. Like she has a bad personality, but she's still promoting Red Velvet. Like people are like, yeah. Okay, so let me go back to the comments I had to skip. Um uh, uh yeah, so Stephanie says, I don't think a hospital visit is needed since you didn't get any bruises, but I'll still make sure to take it easy and not move around a lot. Okay, Stephanie, but if you really feel something is out of place, like something not normal, please go see the hospital. Okay, so I do recommend that. Um And then what else did I skip? I think that was it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, then Stephanie says, I'm not sure if I've listened to any Vix songs before. It's all good because they haven't released a new song in a long time. But she says, now I'm definitely going to listen to their whole discography. You should. I like some other songs from them too, but I can't remember their names. But I do recommend go listen to at least their title tracks. All super good. But some of it is a little bit weird. I do have to admit, some of them are weird, but you might like them. So I do recommend. I think you will like them. Yeah. Rike says, when I see flirty pictures of the members, I either laugh or get shy. Interesting. Interesting. To each their own. To each their own. Yeah, for me, I'm like, I'm not impressed. I don't know. Like, not impressed, but it's like, what are you trying to like show to me? Like, what you are you trying, I don't know. Like, it doesn't affect me. That's what I mean. It doesn't affect me, but I'm just like, gosh, they're just, asking for attention. But they're a singer. Of course they want to ask for attention. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. So that's, how I was about Gion's photo. But I think I should try and embrace it. Yeah, they're just, men, single men, I assume, who just want to flirt with fans because they have no one else to flirt with. Makes sense. Makes sense. So I'll just get used to it too. It's better I see them rather than not see them. Okay, so that's also a conclusion I came to. I'm okay to see them at least. Yeah. So it's okay. I will accept it. Yes. So thank you for your opinion. Um. Okay, and then Guillaume's undercut says she loves Air. So do I. I'm glad you guys agree. And Guillaume's undercut says to Stephanie, you will not regret it. Vicks are iconic. I agree, girlfriend. Thank you for letting her know. And then Rike says Starship is just cranky. Got that right? Cranky and stupid. I'm sorry to say. Not sorry to say. No. They're cranky and stupid. I admit. Not sorry. Okay, let's move on. Guillaume's undercut says at Sarah, totally agree. And then Sarah says at Stephanie, you definitely should. Vic's discography is amazing. Thank you again for letting her know. Yes, you won't regret it. And yeah, and then Lulu mentioning that, yeah. I was indifferent about the Hyungwon and Hongbin Pepsi song. Like it was an okay song, but I just thought it was so random. Just yeah, Hongbin and it just got invited to it, but like he's not in a company related to Starship or even Kakao, I think. I just thought it was so random. But Hyungwon and Hongbin are not really friends. They were like kind of awkward with each other, even though they're the same age. If you guys didn't know, they're the same age, but they're kind of awkward with each other. So I was like very indifferent about it. I was like, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, hopefully we'll see Hongbin again one day. Who knows? Yeah. Rike says SM did the Gwangya theme for a while now. Yeah, and I think they're gonna carry it permanently. Yeah. I think they really permanent about Gwangya, given the whole concert was about Gwangya. And so someone posed on Fan Cafe again. So interesting. When are we all gonna sleep? I'm gonna sleep soon, but like MX guys usually don't sleep. It's from Ju Honey. Ju Honey, thank you. bringing in January 2nd in Korea, the first message from Honey. I love it. Okay, so he wrote here, um, um, so okay, so the Netflix I didn't see. I have seen almost all of them. Wow, that's what you did during quarantine, Honey. You go, buddy. And he says, our mon bebe. I know it's so cute. So it's like when they say that in Korean, like it could also mean like not only ours, but it could also mean like yours. So like if you get married in Korea, if you know the Korean language, so if you get married, you would say our husband. I know it's really weird. It's not like it's really ours, but it's like it's saying my husband. So anyways, just FYI, the Korean language is so difficult. But yeah, when you have like a boyfriend or when you get married, you will say, oh, it's my husband, but then you use the Korean word that means our husband. I know it's confused, but it's a sweet word to say. Okay, so yeah, so when they say our monbebe, it could also mean like they're saying my monbebe because that's how you would say it to a girlfriend or wife, husband, boyfriend. Anyways, I don't know if I'm the best Korean teacher, but I do want to let you guys know it doesn't only mean our. Okay, so anyways, so I'm gonna translate as my mon bebe. So my mon bebe, how was your January 1st? Honey is so sweet. I wrote him a super long letter today. Can I tell you guys what I wrote to him? Okay, so yeah, if you guys want to write a letter to Honey and let him know what you did on January 1st, because he asked, go tell him. And I think Honey is just so like I don't know if you guys were a fan at that time, but Honey rarely posted on social media. He was like almost same level as Shanu. He really rarely post, and especially on Fan Cafe, would rarely post. But then suddenly this past year, I think he just suddenly decided to like post more on social media, his Instagram and yeah, Fan Cafe. So just seeing him post a lot more than usual, like than I'm used to, just so sweet. So the long letter I wrote to Honey yesterday. So I dreamt about Honey. Yes. So guys, do you guys know what was your first dream of 2022? My first dream of 2022 had Honey in it, and I cannot ask for a better thing than that. So let me tell you guys. So first off, first very weirdly, before Honey came in, I very weirdly dreamed about 2 p.m. guys. I don't know why. I randomly dreamed about 2 p.m. I was a 2 p.m. fan when I was younger, but I rarely dream about 2 p.m. I can't remember when's the last time I dreamed about 2 p.m. But suddenly, my first dream of 2022, I saw 2 p.m. guys, and then yeah, we were talking with each other and we were playing at my school. Yeah, I don't go to school anymore, but we were playing at my old school, and I was like, okay, interesting. And so I wake up and I'm like, wow, I can't believe my first dream of 2022 is with 2 p.m. guys. Why not Monster X or Wano? I was like kind of disappointed in all honesty. So I was disappointed, but yeah, I woke up at like 8 or 9 a.m. But I was like, I'm still kind of tired. So I still laid in bed. And then I decided to play I Got Love, Honey's song I Got Love. So I was playing I Got Love and I was trying to wake up. But then I closed my eyes and then I suddenly go back to sleep. I know. It's really, really bad. It was like 9 a.m. So I suddenly go back to sleep. But I Got Love is playing. And so I Got Love was in my dream because it was playing, because I turned it on. So anyway, so I'm sleeping, but I Got Love is playing in my dream. I know I have crazy dreams, guys. Okay, so anyways, I Got Love is playing in my dream. And so the dream starts with me like getting off at the subway station in Seoul. So I'm in Seoul. I'm getting off at the subway station. I'm like seeing these random people, but I don't know them. But then randomly I see like these two girls and they're like doing like the monbebe hand signal. And I'm like, oh, there's monbebes here. But I didn't talk with them because, they're strangers. So like doing monbebe signal. And then they were singing I Got Love because the music is playing in my head. So anyways, so yeah, they're also saying I Got Love. And I'm like, oh, okay, they must be monbebes. I was like, okay, that's kind of cute. So then I was thinking maybe this area is this like where like Monster X is, like their company or something. So the company neighborhood. So I'm like, so I go out of the subway station. I'm walking around. And then there's like barely any people around. And I'm thinking, yeah, because of COVID, that's why there's barely any people around. So I'm just walking around, just browsing. And then I randomly decide to go into this bookstore. So I go into this bookstore and I'm, looking at the books and just doing whatever. And then I suddenly hear someone singing I Got Love. So again, keep in mind, I'm in real life, the I Got Love song is playing, but it's like appearing in my dream. It's so crazy. Have you guys ever had an experience like that? Anyway, so yeah, I Got Love is playing in my dream. And so in the bookstore, I heard someone randomly singing I Got Love, okay? And then so I go try to find that person, and the person singing I Got Love is Honey. And I was like, oh my gosh. So like in my dream, okay, in my dream, so I see Honey and he sees me, and then we see each other and we're like, oh my gosh. So he's shocked to see me, I'm shocked to see him. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I'm talking to him in Korean. I know. I also dream in Korean sometimes. So I'm talking to him in Korean. And so the first thing I decide to say to him is, do you remember me? Because I have seen him at past fan sites. If you guys know my past story. So I have seen him past fan sites. It's been almost a year since I last saw JooHoney the last time, I did a fan sign with them. And so I say to him, do you remember me? And then he doesn't really answer me. He is like kind of like vague about it. He's like, maybe kind of, I don't know. So but he didn't say anything. He's just doing like actions, just kind of like just not sure. So he's just not sure, but he doesn't like leave. He still wanted to talk with me. So I'm like, okay. And so I'm nervous because there's like other people around us, and I'm sure MoWonHae is around that want to talk to JooHoney too. So I got nervous. I'm like, okay, I should probably go soon. So even though I didn't hear what else he wanted to say, but I just quickly wanted to like leave. And so I grabbed JooHoney's hands, like both of his hands. I grabbed JooHoney's hands and I say to him in Korean, Happy New Year. I say to him, Happy New Year, and then I run away. It's so interesting. My dreams are so interesting. Anyway, so I run away, and then I go outside, and I'm like, I can't believe, that just happened between me and JooHoney. Yeah, and I say to him, Happy New Year. And so I go outside, and I go back home, and then the dream ends like that. I know. So anyways, I just thought it was so interesting. And I'm like, I have to let JooHoney know. So I wrote this in a letter to him yesterday telling him about this dream. And so I'm like, just thought to let you know you're the first person I dream about in 2022 after 2 p.m. I did tell him about the 2 p.m. dream as well. So I told him like at first I dreamed about 2 p.m. guys, but I was disappointed it wasn't MX guys. And so but my second dream, JooHoney was in it. Just so crazy. But then when I wake up, I Got Love song is still playing, of course. So like I was like, that is so crazy. So maybe guys play I Got Love song and maybe you'll dream about JooHoney. Isn't that kind of crazy? maybe that's what happened. So I sometimes do dream about JooHoney in general, but I definitely dream about Gion more. But Gion did not show up in my dream last night. It's okay, but I am totally okay with JooHoney. Of course, as you guys know, I love him so much. So guys, listen to I Got Love, fall asleep with it. Let me know if you dream about JooHoney. Like I don't know, like I don't know. Try it. Let me know if it happens to you guys. But it was something. It was so I had a really really interesting first dream of 2022, and I need to go soon. Okay, so let's go quickly. Where did I leave off? Okay, we're talking about Gwangya, and then JooHoney interrupted us. Okay. Sarah says I already read that. Sorry. Hitting the choreographer. I can't. Why would Hongbin say these things? And then like dissing on other. Just it was definitely not good. But okay, we already talked about. Okay, so Rike says, she's watching the sunset right now. Get out of here. It's still nighttime for me, but it's sunset for you now. And the clouds. The clouds are pink and fluffy, so cute. I really like seeing clouds like that. Sarah says, where did I? Okay, Sarah says the drunk live wouldn't be such an issue if he wasn't saying these out of the line things. I agree. Fans were upset about how he talked about these groups and that it was rude towards senior groups. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's really not cool. Cherry says, did you read about Jay Park stepping down as a CEO and also deleted his SNS? I did not know he's deleted his SNS though. So I did read the news that he stepped down as CEO, but he didn't say why, and I was wondering why. But this is new news. I did not know he deleted his SNS. What the heck is going on with Jay Park? That's really something. I don't know what to say about that either. That's really crazy. Okay. Gian's undercut says, Hongbin has a personality of being judgy sometimes. I can see that from him. Okay. He's always been that way, and it's not a personality trait that I like. I agree. But it's just one of his sides. Like every person, he has his good side. Of course, his good and bad sides. Like every person. You guys might not believe me, but of course I have a bad side. But I don't ever talk badly about people. I feel like that's really, really terrible to do. So, but I do have a bad side. We all do. So I do think that's a really really intense bad side to have, especially as a singer. But I still wish him the best. I don't want to believe he's fully canceled. I do want to believe he still could be okay after he comes out of the military, and I wish him the best. But Jellyfish can hit the road. Okay, if they don't want to Hongbin anymore, then whatever. Okay, let them hit the road. Sarah says, she saw Jay Park step down from CEO position of both of his labels. He had 2 labels. I didn't know he deleted his SNS. I'm the same, but honestly, I don't follow Jay Park. Neither do I. I just assume he's doing fine because he's the CEO of his own labels. But who knows why this happened to him? Why he choose that? That's a big mystery. He didn't say why. Gian's undercut says, but idols can never show their true personalities. That's a good point again. Especially when those sides are not good. But I just feel that we shouldn't forget that people, whoever they may be, have both light and dark. That's exactly right. And that's why, why I mentioned Irene. Irene from Red Velvet, she seems to really have a crappy personality. It really seems like it. But you either like that person or you don't. Whether, I mean, personality does affect you as a singer, but there are fans out there that don't mind your bad personality, and that's okay. Um, so yeah, that's why I don't think Hongbin should be canceled. If Irene from Red Velvet is okay, he can be okay too. And like his fans that like all sides of him, they will stay by him. But he won't be as popular as he was before. But that, yeah, again, I don't think that he should be canceled for that. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, so I agree with you on that. Yeah. Here's the thing. I always think about this though. If MX guys, if they ever do something that's super, super bad, like having bad traits in your personality, that's normal. But if they ever do something that's really, really bad, like something where I really can't like them anymore because of this bad thing they do, that would make me leave. Not, that would make me not like them anymore because I do have what's the word? Not standard. I just there are some things where like I cannot accept. Yeah, if you really do this terrible bad thing, I cannot accept it and I can't support you or like you anymore. So I always wish and hope and also trust in MX they would never do such bad things like that. Like my standard of like, what these bad things are, it's really, really bad. Okay. So I mean, surely they would never do something that bad. But I always sometimes do worry, would they ever? But I again, that's why I hopefully will trust them and surely they would never do bad things. So yeah, so I do want to mention that. Yeah, bad personality, you know, not totally bad, but like a little bit bad. We're all human, but I hope they never, do bad things. That's the thing. So, yeah. Anyways, Rike says I was just looking at the Rising Sun. oh, Rising Sun stage. Okay, okay. And the song is a bop. Is this your first time hearing the song? It is a classic song. I think it came out 2005. I know it's an oldie, but it's like timeless. We're gonna end on Rising Sun. Okay, the first time I don't end with an MX song, we're gonna end on Rising Sun, and I'm gonna go. Sarah says, yeah, I think the company should have dealt with it better. I agree. I agree. Some time to reflect was needed, but they terminated his contract pretty fast. Jellyfish is exactly like Starship. Maybe even worse because, of what happened to Very Very when they went to USA. Didn't care about them at all, and a member caught COVID there. Yeah, yeah, not surprising. Stephanie says some of their songs are weird, but you might like them. She says yes because I'm weird. No, I mean because I remember that your taste in music is quite different from mine. So if I think it's weird, that's why I think that maybe you will like them. That's what I mean, girlfriend. Don't take it the wrong way. I hope you didn't take it the wrong way, but just because like I wonder if maybe you would like them more than me. Okay, hope you get me. Gans Undercut says at Sarah, yeah, for sure. I'm also sorry that he said bad things about Shiny and others. Yeah. Sarah says, yeah, it could have been avoided, but like you said, Hongbin is a judgy person, and he usually says what he wants to. Let's see what will happen after his discharge. Again, I agree with all that. I really hope for him the best, though, of course. Cherry says, that's such a cute dream. I know, right? Yeah. Again, I hope this is a good sign for the rest of 2022 that it's yeah. And also it's been a very long time since I had a bad dream. So I'm very, very thankful I haven't had a bad dream yet, but I'm glad starting 2022 it was a nice dream and Jew Honey was in it. Yes, yes. Thank you for liking it too. Gian's Undercut says, yes, we'll see what happens to them. Gian's Undercut says, haha, what a fun dream. I know, right? Yeah, thank you guys that you guys think so too. And Sarah says, such a cute dream. Glad you guys think so too. I'm happy to share it with you guys too. Fellow Moonbibis is really nice. Gian's Undercut says, I've actually dreamed of going to school with Jew Honey more than once. He's like a classmate of mine. What does that mean? What does that mean if you go to class with them? That is interesting, especially many times. I don't know what that means, but I think that's cool. Maybe you see a Jew Honey as a classmate or something, but I've never had a dream like that. But yeah, I just dream 2 p.m. guys going to school with me. Interesting, yeah. Cherry says, peep. Oh, wait, sorry, I missed Stephanie. Stephanie says, I didn't get an MX dream for New Year's. It's okay, but I hope I'll still get one soon. I'll be wishing everyone here you see MX or 10 in your dreams, okay? For the start of 2022. I'll be wishing that for all of us. Cherry says, people are speculating J Park retiring. First off, J Park is born 1987, so that means he's international age 34 years old. He is only 34. How could you retire at 34? Unless he really could, if he really wants to take a break. I mean, also because of COVID, maybe he's struggling because of COVID situation for his company. Um, Okay, maybe I could believe it. Yeah, yeah. Sherry says, I wish I could dream. I know you don't remember your dreams. Yeah, but she says, I'm such a deep sleeper. I rarely know what I dream about, even if I had any dreams. I know. I think that's so interesting. Yeah, I mean, but I think that's great. You don't ever have nightmares though, right? So I think that's actually a good thing. So it is again really really cool. But maybe play a song, like play a song while you're dreaming. Sorry, play a song while you're sleeping and see if something happens. Like what happened to me. Try and let me know. But then again, you're such a deep sleeper. Just let me know. The next time you dream, if ever, let us know. I would love to know. Rike says, talking about Netflix, I started 불가살, but it's so scary. I don't know what that is, but I cannot watch scary things, so I'm gonna forget that. Sorry, girlfriend, but yeah, if anyone wants to know, it's scary. Okay. Rike says, I love that Juhani is so active. I agree. Again, touches my heart. Yeah. Against Undercut says, I understand what you mean. I'm definitely not proud of the side Hongbin showed. Yeah, yeah. And as a starlight, I feel really bad about it, of course. I totally understand you, and I'm glad you understand what I mean too. Yeah. Sarah says, with SM, you need to sue the company to leave. It seems because so far they weren't fast to end the contract with artists that had scandals. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Yeah, yeah, good point. Yeah, SM track record, they unless your contract expires, then of course you can leave freely. But to come out of it, even with a scandal, you have to. I know that's a good point. What is up with SM? It's scary, man. Lulu says, I feel like women are labeled bad personally for having a bad day or showing a temper. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, but men do this all the time and it's cute. I tried Hink. I tried. Okay, this is a total double standard. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, interesting. Yes, I do recognize there is a double standard. Yeah, yeah. Because yeah, there were some situations where like some female K-pop singers they show they have a bad personality. Um, um, hmm. I mean, it depends on the person. It depends on the person what exactly is going on with them. But then there are guys, okay, guys, like Hongbin, like he said really, really rude things. Though those were such rude things. But he didn't, get, you know, people got mad at him. Of course they should, yeah. But women, like one example I just remember is from G Idol. Sujin left. She is no longer in G Idol because she had that bullying scandal. Yeah, so like, and people were saying like, why don't they give Sujin another chance? Like she bullied this person a long time ago. She's not the same person now. And so kind of goes with like kind of the 1-0 sense. But then people were like, no, she bullied a person at all. Even you wanting to bully someone, that shows you have a bad personality. And so they really, the people when they see this news, they're like, why do you want to support this person who bullied someone and really like ruined someone's life by bullying this person? Like, even though you're a different person now, but you technically ruined someone's life by bullying them. So that's why bullying in Korea is really, really serious. It's serious in general. Like bullying is a really big issue here. And so that's why I felt like for her situation, that's really not something where like we could give her a second chance on. Like she legit ruined someone's life. And so also we don't want to commend someone like what's the word? Like not what am I trying to go with this? Like also like we don't want to make bullying as like an okay thing. So like if they allowed her to still stay as a K-pop singer, but she had this bullying scandal, it would make others think like, oh, I guess it's okay for me to bully people now, which is a really, really bad message to give out. And so I think that's also why people were really like, she should leave being a K-pop singer. Like this, she's a bad influence on the whole society and kids. So yeah, so it's really, really so many deep meanings and everything. So yeah, I mean again, yeah, female and male things is always a double standard and everything, right? But yeah, keep in mind, yeah, that just happened to Sujin, who's a female, and then this happening to Hongbin as a male. They're kind of similar, right? Similar but different. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I hope you guys get what I mean. Like it's just really, yeah, it's just really, really, just lots of, yeah. Okay. Let me move on. Okay, so Rike says the last dream she had was her living in a college dorm, and some girl stole her precious earrings, but she did not want to admit to the theft. What an intense dream! Oh my gosh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, but thank you for letting me know your dream. But I mean, I wish you had a happy dream. But I hope You will soon have happy dreams, okay? But thank you for letting me know. Sarah says, at Lulu, a sad reality, right, about the double standard. Lulu says, I think this is a total double standard. Minhyuk is always savage and sometimes angry, but he is not canceled. He does not ever talk about other people. That's the thing. So I don't think Minhyuk is a good way of comparing. Like Minhyuk never talked badly about any person. I can't remember any time he ever talks badly about people except Gion and Hyungwon. But that's, they're friends. Okay, that's totally okay, all right, because they're all friends and within the same group. But I have never ever heard him talk badly about other people before. So I really don't think he is a good comparison. Gian's undercut says, I also had that thought. Sometimes you just have a really bad day and then the camera just gets you in one of those rare moments and you're labeled as a B word. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it happens. I'm sure it happens. Um Again, there's always a line, okay? I'm sure you guys know there's always a line, like, bullying, talking really, really bad about other people. Yeah, there's always a line, but I don't ever think I ever saw MX guys ever go past that line. I mean, Gion had that bullying scandal. Wano at some point also has some kind of bullying scandal, but they were all proven to be false. I sure hope they are, but I don't really know the whole story, but they're proven to be false. But yeah, but it's again, there's a line. There's a line. Um Lulu says, "Tell me about it." Okay, and then Cherry says, I am always playing songs while going to sleep, but nope, no dreams. Never mind, girlfriend. Never mind. You are just definitely a deep sleeper, and it's okay that you don't dream. At least you will never have bad dreams, so it's all okay. Sarah says there are many things men do that if a woman does, she will be criticized, but the men will not get anything for it. Again, it goes both ways. I think it goes both ways. I remember there were some things that women can do, but they can get away with it, but the men can't. I remember there were articles about that, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. But it goes both ways, I think. Yeah. Lulu says her male cousin is an Irene stan. Okay, and defended her. Okay, I've seen this from both point of views. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know the full story. Yeah, but I know. But the thing is, SM never said anything about it. So that's the thing. So like, even though this was like circulating all over, but they never said anything about it. They just left it alone. And so Irene still has people that think she's a bad person. And personally, for me, I don't know how to think about it, but I can assume, yeah, she doesn't have a great personality, but if you guys like her for exactly who she is, that's all that matters. But I'm not her fan, and it doesn't matter what I think about her. So I'm just like, just whatever about it. Yeah. But yeah. Gian's undercut says also the way Jessie appears on camera, I always thought she must have a bad personality, but when I saw her in the show she did with Shonu, I realized what a sweet person she actually is. Yeah, okay. Like Jessie, when you first see her, it seems like she's like a bad B word, right? She seems like really tough and would be kind of aggressive, but she's actually a very, very fun, sweet person. She really is. Yeah, and especially if you saw her with Shawnee, yeah. So Jessie, as you know, she's a very like forward and really says her thoughts, but she has never said anything bad about any person. I can't remember hearing or seeing anything. Like she is always like really, really good with what she says. So yeah, she's just very forward with her words, but she has never said anything bad to anyone before. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. Cherry says, I think I had a dream maybe a year ago, or maybe it was more than a year ago, but even then I remember a small fragment of it. That is crazy. That is crazy. Again, could be a good thing, but the next time you ever dream, I still would like to know, girlfriend. So let me know. Sarah says, at Cherry, I am kind of like her. Oh my gosh, I rarely dream. And even if I do, I usually don't remember the dream. So I mentioned this before. I think it's common that people don't remember their dreams. So I do think my mind is really, really crazy. I usually remember my dreams, and my dreams are usually like a long storyline. I think I have something interesting going on in my brain. So I do think I'm unusual, but I would love to tell you guys my MX or 10 dreams whenever I feel like um it's appropriate. So but yeah, but guys, I still would like to know your dreams if ever they come. We'll love to know. Yeah. Um Cherry says it's weird if she dreams. So interesting. Yeah, and I think it's common to not dream and not remember it. Yeah. Cherry says, dreams are good if you go to a psychologist. They can analyze it and it may reveal a lot about you and your problems. That's a good point. I heard about that. I don't have any problems. At least I don't think so. I think my dreams are just like just my brain like organizing all the thoughts that went through my day. Like maybe I randomly read a 2 p.m. news. Maybe because you guys mentioning Juno to me a day or two ago, and like maybe that's why 2 p.m. appeared in my dreams. But I do think like my dreams are usually about all the things that I think about. And so as you guys know, I think about MX a lot, but also these random things like 2 p.m. randomly came in. But if ever I have an issue, I could tell my psychologist if I ever need to go see a psychologist and let them know. Yeah, that's a good point. It's helpful. Rike says the Jay Park thing confuses her because 2 months ago she watched a podcast with him and it was about being a good leader and boss. A lot can happen in a few months though, as you know. A lot can happen even in a day. So maybe something happened recently. Who knows what? It's definitely very interesting. Yeah. Rike says bullying is messed up in Korea. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I actually know personally some people that sadly got bullied at school in Korea. Like they told me about it. And I'm just like, that's so terrible. Like I have never been. I was bullied a little bit when I was in elementary school by these weird girls. But after they bullied me and they hurt me, then they never did it again. So I was like, good because the teacher like dealt with it. So like I only dealt with that one thing when I was younger. But in Korea, like they I don't know why some kind of superiority complex maybe. But yeah, it's really messed up in Korea. So that's why it's a big deal if ever you have a bullying scandal, like what happened to Sujin with G Idol. Yeah. Um Sarah says SM never says anything. Yeah, they rarely comment on things. Exactly, Sarah. That's SM for you. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. That's why I still don't think they're a great company. In all honesty, like they oh no. Okay, so Gian's undercut says, I almost always remember my dreams as well. That is cool. You and me, we are rare species. Okay. I really think like it because yeah, you're the first person I think I've met. Yeah, I think you're the first one I've met so far that can always remember their dreams like me. Yeah, we're rare. I really think so. Yeah. Cherry says bullying isn't a really big thing where she is. That's good though. That's good. It's not a big thing there. Cherry says I haven't heard a lot of bullying stories where she is. That is good to know. So I got bullied in USA when I was in elementary school, right? So USA, I'm pretty sure they deal with bullies and whatnot. But yeah, but for some reason in Korea, it's more serious, and I still wonder why. But guys, I'm so glad I finally read all the comments. But I feel like we talked about like 5,000 things. I don't know if we concluded on everything, but thank you so much for these long lives as always. I always wish I could end sooner, but I think that's impossible because we always have great conversations, even about like random things that's not about Monster X and 1.0. Like we always have great conversations. But I hope, yeah, I hope everyone feels okay. We talked about some serious stuff, a lot of serious stuff actually, but yeah, I mean, society is weird. Society is weird. People are weird, and I wish that we can live in a world where like we can accept each other's good sides and bad sides. But as a celebrity, you're to a different standard, of course, because you're seen as a role model. So I do think that's why we think it's messed up, but then we have to think as a celebrity, they can't really do certain things, right? Um, but yeah, we'll I always hope for the best, okay? I always hope for the best for them. And if you guys remember, I have my own entertainment company, right? So 2022, I really hope I could really make this entertainment company into something better. And like I actually have that dream if like I could bring in these singers who like, they can't they don't know what to do because they have these bad reputations. I actually would like to be like an orphanage for K-pop singers. And all honesty, I had that dream and all like not a dream like my goal, like a goal dream. I would love to accept K-pop singers like an orphanage. You guys get what I mean? Like, they have nowhere to go, but I would like to take care of them and like it like help them get any kind of career. Okay. Like I'm sure they have a fandom. Like, we just need to like promote you better and like, have people realize, these are all people. These are all people. We don't have them at a high standard. We are just people. They want to continue singing. They want to meet their fans. Come on. Okay, so yeah, so that's one of my goal dreams I have for the company. I don't know if it'll really happen, but that's why I'm thinking for MX and Wano, if they're gonna be orphans after they leave Starship, they can come to my company. But we don't know if that's really gonna happen. But yeah, I kind of have that dream, but I don't know if I could make it happen because I don't even know what I can do to contract singers? Like, how exactly does that work? Especially because my company is registered in USA, but I live in Korea. But if I want to contract a Korean singer to my USA company, I don't know. So this is all things I have to like learn and like have someone teach me. But anyways, that is in future lives when I let you guys know how I'm gonna do with my entertainment company. Wish me luck. Okay, but I'm still gonna be my K shopper. FYI, I'm not gonna like abandon my K shopper. I'm still gonna do my K shopper, but I am gonna try and like focus more to like really make my entertainment company better and actually do something. Again, wish me luck. I hope so. So yeah, right now is 1:08 a.m. I want to leave before Hyungwon time. Okay, I think I can. Okay, so these are the last comments I'll read. We'll end with Rising Sun. Actually, we'll play Rising Sun right now. So the last song for today's MoWonHae radio show is going to be Rising Sun, and then I'll read all ending comments, and then we're going to go. Rising Sun by Dongbang Shingi, also known as DBSK, also known as TVXQ. but their Korean name Dongbang Shingi. Okay, Rising Sun, but it's also known as Sunsu. I don't know what Sunsu means actually, but okay, be right back.
하늘 향기가 나의 눈물로 만든 비가 이제 내려도 새로 바뀐 내 아픔을 지석 같고 역사 내게 저게 저기 있으지 그저 끝이 나의 길을 잃을 뿐이요 이대로 같은 말을 기도하는 숙제 잃어버린 나에게 제가 되어버릴 것만 같은 날들 비스가리한 꿈의 폭풍들로 맞은 나의 아침에 반짝임이 없는데 진실은 누구라도가 보이는가 하지만 보여준 얼굴인 거짓뿐인가 영원에 남겨진 나를 찾는가 나를 닮아 가슴 안에 작아졌다는 innocence 불꽃은 밝게 타오르게 마지막에 자라난 노을처럼 왜 보내줬어 My eyes so good so beautiful Now like the real life good to be true 내가 길이 멀어와 깨달음에 도달할 수가 없는 게 현실인 것 나의 태양 앞에 부끄럽지 않게 I just try me and now 정말 혼돈에 갇힌 너일까 생각해봐 내가 끝나도 않은 절망 행복의 밑들일까 생각해봐 심한 인생은 마치 끝없는 궤도를 달리는 별 같아 마치 수많은 질문과 해답을 찾아가 미완성의 그림을 그려가는 걸 Slow down. 시간은 언제나 흘려가 돌아오지 않는다는 것은 잘 알아 다른 나는 후회는 모르지만 모두 나는 불법마저 상처봐 불안해진 슬픔의 눈물에서 실현되는 행복이 같이 믿어봐 시대들이 내 미소에 작은 입맞춤 고난의 길에 그 나의 수수함 아무것도 정한 건 없겠지만 매일 새로운 날이 계속될 테니까 나를 닮아 가슴 안에 가득 찬 커졌다는 정말 운명의 끝은 어딜까 설마 행복의 밑그림일까 시간이 아는
Oh, it's hard to believe that this is considered an oldie K-pop song, but I was right. It came out in 2005. I was 15 years old when this song came out, but it is, in my opinion, a classic song. And you know what? I would love to see Monster X or at least Gion cover this song because they did sing it before in a V Live before, but it wasn't like full out or anything. But I want to believe Gion could sing just as good. Okay, I would love to see that one day. Oh my gosh, I would fall off my chair. I would love to see that one day. So guys, thank you. So guess what? We're gonna see him one time soon. Okay, so I'm gonna read these comments. We're gonna celebrate him one time, and then I'm gonna go. Thank you so much, as always, for spending the first day of 2022 together. You guys, I assume we're still on January 1st, right? Thank you for joining me on the first show of January. Sorry, the first show of 2022, and I will see you guys maybe in a few days because I still need to do some unboxing and then some random live shows whenever I feel like it. Until next time, guys. Thanks again. Sarah says, every time I see bullying scenes in K dramas, my heart breaks. I know they do it too realistically. In all honesty, it's so heartbreaking because the kids go too far. It's scary. So imagining this happening in real life is scary. Sadly, it does happen in real life. I mean, I want to assume for the drama they really what's the word, spice it up, but in real life I feel it does exist, and like sadly can lead to bad consequences. And as I mentioned, we have seen Hyungwon time 1:15 a.m. here in Korea. I will go soon, but also it's my mom's time. But yes, I will go super soon. Stephanie says, okay, it's the end of the comments now. You should go to sleep. Yes, yes. I mean, unless you have something really important to say, but if not, I will see you guys next time. Cherry says, I love your lies. You're so sweet, Cherry. I love doing it, and knowing that you guys love it makes me happy. Okay, so thank you so much for letting me know, and we will see each other very soon for the rest of 2022. Steffi says, good night, Moni, and sweet dreams. Thank you so much. I hope I do have a sweet dream, and I hope you guys do too. Until next time. Cherry says, that's why I always like to thank you in the end. You're so sweet, Cherry. You need to stop it. Okay, yes, you're welcome, and thank you too. Your lies make me happy. I am just too much of a compliment. You are too, but that makes me happy knowing that it makes you happy. Okay, that's like my personality. I like making people happy, or isn't that normal of any person? But I mean, I really get so touched by that. So you're welcome. Thank you so much for being happy together with me, and surely see you more in 2022, and maybe see you on your birthday, Cherry. I don't forget your birthday because right after I am, we'll see. Okay, so see you again soon. Lulu says, have a good evening. I'm heading to work. Lulu, I didn't think you would be going to work today. Are you kidding me? But have a good day at work. Thank you for joining us, and happy new year to everyone again. Happy new year, everyone. Have a great day, and see you next time. Sarah says these lives never end quickly. I know, girlfriend. We just seem to always forget. No, we always find something else to talk about. I didn't think it would be possible, but it is possible. Yeah, there's always something new. We didn't talk about Insa Oppa yet, guys. I kept forgetting to talk about Insa Oppa. Hopefully, we'll talk about it next time. Okay, so yeah, we always find something to talk about because also MX and 10 they always do something every single day, but I keep forgetting to mention Insa Oppa, but that'll be next time. Yes, and so and then yeah, she says we should let you go to sleep. I will go to sleep very soundly and well. Thank you guys again. See you guys next time. Cherry says, good night, Moni, sweet dreams. Hope you dream of Gion today. Girlfriend, you're so sweet to say that. Thank you very much. I do dream about him often, but so far not in 2022 yet. Whenever I get the first dream of Gion, whether it's a bad dream or a good dream, I will let you guys know. Okay, and I will also tell him in a letter, of course. So I'll let you guys know. Yes, we'll see what my my mind, what kind of dream do they make up with Gion. We'll see next time. Yeah, so until next time, Gian's Undercut says, good night, sweetie. You too, buddy. Good night to you, or have a good day. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for the stimulating conversations, everyone. I'm glad you guys liked it. I didn't know we concluded everything. I'm not sure, but yeah, but I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, I hope I could become an entertainment company to bring in the orphan K-pop singers. I don't know if it really happened, but wish me luck. I do actually want to do that. So this conversation made me realize I hope I can do that for singers in the future. Yeah. Sarah says, good night, our lovely DJ MoWonHae. Have a good day. Night, everyone. It was fun as always. And you're welcome, Sarah, as always. Good night, good day. Glad you guys are having fun. And until next time. And Stephanie says, Hyung one time. Yes. And thankfully, we are not thankfully, but I'm going to end before I am time because I need to go. So thanks, you guys. As always, have a good first day. Oh, Stephanie says, I'm so sorry. Did you hear that? I tried to breathe, but I didn't breathe on time. Stephanie says bye. Bye again, Stephanie. Have a good first day of 2022. Thank you for spending with me at the end of my first day of 2022. And I will see you guys again super soon. Until next time. Bye, everyone. Bye.